are having a great day. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm really tired, but we're going to push through. We're going to make this happen. Also, last minute, like 10 minutes before stream, I looked at Funky and I was like, I really don't want buffalo chicken stuffed peppers tonight. I don't know why. It just doesn't sound appealing to me. And he was like, cool, me neither. So Funky is actually across the street at the grocery store grabbing a couple things. And we are going to make copycat Zaxby's tonight because that just sounds way better than buffalo chicken stuffed peppers. Because we just had poppers last night. And I'm like, I don't really want stuffed peppers again. It's like another form of it, you know? Artwork Co. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. How'd you find the stream? Good to have you. Nice to meet you. You guys, if you missed the shout outs in the beginning of the comments, make sure you check out Twister Tori. She doesn't get to stream as much anymore, but she does some game streams over on her channel. She's actually the creator of our Cat emote. So Tori, I don't know if you saw that Twitch came out with emote attribution. So basically now there's like badges that, and you can like assign credit to the designer of the emote, so I gave you credit for that. You have to accept it though. It says pending on my end. So you might have to go into your creator dashboard and go and like it might give you a notification. I don't really know. I might have to test it with giving it to Funky to explain it if you're having any trouble. But I gave you credit for the cat emote. Found you on Hover. Let's freaking go. No way. Okay, all right. I'm dropping a follow to you right now, Artwork Co. Thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate you. Oh my god, they finally put follow instead of add friend. I love it. Thank you so much. What kind of streams do you do? I appreciate you. I'm going to drop you a follow on Hover after the stream as well. Thank you for coming over. Let's go. You probably will need to get your laptop. However you get, I mean, you can go to the full site of Twitch on your phone. You just have to type in like Twitch full site and sign in. It's probably easier to do on a laptop though. But you don't have to do it right now. I just wanted to let you know that it will be there. But let's go. Hi, Keith. How are you? Welcome in. Hi, Aspie. Hello. Clab is here. Hi, Clab. What's up, Clab? How you doing? Did not feel like cooking after a 9-hour shift today. Twisted my back. Ooh, yikes. Ordered a 10-piece nugget from McDonald's. Let's go. I haven't had McDonald's for freaking ever. McDonald's was never one of my go-tos for fast food until I was drunk in college. Because it was like the only thing that was open near campus. When I was in Pennsylvania still, but I was always a big fan of nuggets and french fries being drunk at the end of the night, but I prefer Wendy's to McDonald's personally, but I love me some nuggies. Nuggies and chalky milk make the pain go away. Currently full-time artist here on Twitch. I draw emotes and animated emotes and do design commission. Oh, no way. That's awesome. Let's go. I love that. Super cool. I'm going to have to check out your stuff and see when your next stream is. I appreciate you coming over. Let's go. Hover's a great place to find clients, I'm sure. Hover's been such an amazing app. We found some really great creators from there that have never, ever been recommended to me on Twitch. And I love the fact that I'm getting different people recommended. Like, it's not the same that I get in my recommended on Twitch. And it's people that I'm like, oh my God, these are the people that I need, like, in my life. You're getting one free custom animated emote for your channel. What? No, you don't gotta do all that. You don't gotta do that. We appreciate you. You're too kind. You're too kind. But I hope everybody's having a good day. It was a very long day for me. I will not lie. Last night after stream, we watched Practical Escapist, Katie, who we raided into for a little bit, and then we hung out in Chef Nagin's channel for a while. And then I finally, at like 12:30, my stomach was kind of bothering me again, and if you guys have been here for a while, you know that I've been dealing with some stomach stuff flaring up. But finally, around like 12:45, I fell asleep with Funky and I were watching The Matrix, and I fell asleep for like an hour and a half. And then I woke up and I didn't go back to sleep until like almost 4 a.m. And my alarm went off at like 5 to 7. So I'm running on like 4 hours of sleep. And I worked all day today and drove an hour each way. So I'm pretty beat. I'm not gonna lie. But we're gonna make some great food and have a good time tonight. Tomorrow we're gonna do cartoon trivia. And we're going to be making Indian butter chicken, Instant Pot, rice, and homemade naan bread. Don't miss Friday's stream either. Friday we're going to be doing, chicken cordon bleu, homemade honey mustard sauce, roasted veggies, and chocolate chip cookies. So lots of good stuff this week. Saturday night we'll probably do another marbles because everybody seemed to really like that. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, tonight. You need help?
Mental.
Local laundry lunatic. That's an interesting name. Hello, welcome in, first time chatter. Do I use a laptop or a cell phone to stream in the kitchen? Any advice? Absolutely. So I started on my cell phone. I've been streaming. We just hit 2 years. Thank you for going to the store.
You're welcome.
We just hit 2 years at the beginning of this month. I started on my cell phone. I had an iPhone at the time.
I keep that thing on me.
Thank you for getting ranch. I appreciate you. And I started with my cell phone on a tripod, like right here. And the tripod I would just collapse at the end of the night. I will say, if you have an iPhone processors are not strong enough to stream from. You're going to get lots of crashing, lots of buffering, that kind of stuff. So I streamed from my phone for about 2 weeks, and then I started using his Samsung phone to stream for another couple of weeks. I was blessed that I already had a gaming PC. Not a strong one, but I did have one. So then I ended up... after I got my first payout, I bought a webcam. And at the time, this was in the middle of, like, the heart of COVID. So everything was super expensive, and the webcam was about twice what it's worth. But...
If not more.
If not more, yeah. But yeah, so ended up getting that. And I was streaming from a gaming PC for a while. If you join the Discord, Local Laundry, !Discord, I'll post some pictures of my setup. It's been a while since I've posted them. But to give you an idea, I have a Samsung, how big is this?
32.
30, yeah. Samsung 32-inch TV mounted on the wall over here. Right in front of me, this camera that I'm waving at is a Logitech StreamCam. This one is a Logitech C922. This one is a Angitube. And then I have a monitor on the counter. So, and I have a microphone. My microphone was like $70. The monitor was like $120. The TV was just an old TV that we had when we upgraded in our living room. So yeah, and I think the Logitech Stream Cams are like 180, and I think these are 90, maybe, or like.
They're both about the same price. I think we got the Stream Cam for 79 or 89.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason we bought it, because originally they were.
Well, I guess
when
I'm thinking COVID prices. Yeah,
but COVID prices the C922 was $230.
But yeah, I'd be happy if you joined the Discord to send you links and pictures of my entire setup and show you a little bit of what we do. You can break down. I will say, if you want to get into streaming pretty consistently and you have people that you live with that are okay with having the technology up all the time. NFT! Let's go! 7 months in a row! The baby's almost due! Thank you so much for 7 months in a row. I love your face. Ask me, thank you for the lurk. True Sensitivity, hi my friend. How are you? Good to see you. You have a Samsung S20 FE. That should work. iPhone processors are not great to stream from, but Samsung's will work. You could do the Streamlabs app and stream from there. You can also stream directly from Twitch now. First time chatter, okay. Hello, that's our third first time chatter in here tonight. Hello, how are you? How'd you find the stream? Welcome in. Let's go. But yeah, if you want to join the Discord, I'll post pictures of the setup and show you how we did it. Like I said, I started on my phone. Just keep pushing until you have the money to grab a webcam. If you have the ability to get a laptop, or you have a laptop that can run it and things like that, that's great. Right now, I have a pretty strong gaming rig. We've been blessed with stimulus checks that we were able to upgrade some of our pieces. So between myself and my other half, we have 3 computers. So we upgraded his computer, and then I got all the hand-me-downs.
I'm just going to be 1,000% real with you. Some of our best streams were when the phone was right here on the tripod.
I mean, like,
best streams ever.
That's how we got started. That's how we met some of the people who are still here, 2 years later. So, I mean, you can totally stream from a tripod, and people love the IRL feel of it. A lot of people start like going out and doing stuff in the real world. Like, that's IRL, of course, what it stands for, but in real life. But a lot of people really enjoy that kind of content. So, and I mean, we stream from the phone for probably a total of a month or 2.
First of all, IRL stands for indigo, red, and lavender.
Okay, no, it doesn't.
Sir.
No, it doesn't. Part of my channel, new feature, new followers and subscribers get 1 to 4 custom-made animated emotes to use in their channel in Discord. Let's go. That's a cool concept. So Artwork Co. found us on Hover and said that because we followed, we get a free animated emote.
Well, You decide. I'm a horrible.
I said, oh my gosh, you don't have to do that. But
I tell you what, can we get a rock paper scissors one and be like?
Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool.
That'd be cool, right?
That would be cool.
And then you can take it. Take that idea.
We'll send you a message out.
And you can give it forward.
Yeah.
Give it forward for sure. Just 'cause we don't have any spots for them. I don't know what we can get rid of.
I know.
But we love the thought. Definitely pass it along to somebody else that would appreciate it and or actually be able to utilize it as well.
Yeah. I could probably give you a list of like 15 or 20 streamers that are looking for emotes.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So if you need commission work, I know lots of people.
Yeah.
You're just checking out streams. Let's go. Good to have you. Good to have you.
Okay.
It's our first time chatter tonight.
Let's go.
Yeah, I know, right? Here's that cutie. Watched one of your highlights. Had some issues opening the bottle with the glove on. Yes, he did indeed. I posted that for the fails competition. That's actually an old clip, but
I should have snapped my fingers and it would have worked. You know what I mean? But I messed up a golden opportunity.
Oh my gosh. Hack Entertainment, IRL's overrated. I mean, hey, everybody has their preferences. I get you.
You love chicken meals. Let's go.
Holly B. Hoopin coming in with a raid. Let's go.
Hoopin.
Heck yeah. Shout out to Holly B.
Let's go.
Hoopin. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your
Cheers.
stream? Welcome in, Raiders. Holly, what were you doing on stream today? Appreciate you. Let's go.
Did you?
I did, because that's a rag. It doesn't get hung up there.
This is well, it was a decorative piece.
It's a rag.
This is definitely trash.
Yeah, that's why I said don't hang it up there.
I didn't realize. I just threw it up because I messed up.
It was the next one in the pile, and you grabbed it, and it's a rag. That's why I changed it.
We're just going to throw it out.
Holly, thank you so much for the raid. What were you doing on stream today? Thank you so much for bringing your community here to us. You could have picked anybody, and you picked us, and we appreciate you for that. Let's go. If you guys have never been here before, my name is Kyle. This is Funky. Date night is all about dinners, drinks, desserts, and date nights at home. We stream from Orlando, Florida. We've been doing a lot of... Hi, Simply. How are you? We're doing a lot of food and drink content and expanding, too. We're getting into more game nights and things like that with the community as well.
Yes, absolutely.
We made tofu meuniere on a bed of pasta. Oh, let's go.
That sounds delicious.
Holly.
I don't know what meuniere is, but it sounds fancy and probably fantastic.
All right, Holly, I'm dropping you a follow right now. Also, because they got rid of the friends thing, now you can actually click on someone's name and you can click follow.
You've always been able to do that.
No, you haven't been able to. Come here. No, come here. Look.
I know what you mean. Like from the thing right there. Yeah.
No, it used to say friend. It used to say friend. Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
No, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Have you been using like Edge or Firefox or something?
No, I'm even just talking about on the phone.
Oh, on the phone, I'm not sure, but on the Chrome extension, yeah. You've always been able to do that.
See, you used to have to go to their profile. You used to have to click on their name, click again, and then follow. Now you just do 2 clicks and say, Jeffrey! Jeffrey!
What's up with it?
Let's go. Ice Cream Posse, thank you for the
I think I might have
raid.
been invited to something like whatever.
Maybe. I don't know.
I've had it for years. I know that I've had it for at least a year and a half. Speaking of things that I've had for a year and a half, El Jefe.
Hi, Jeffrey.
How
Let's
you doing?
go. Guys, if you are not following Ice Cream Posse, you are doing life wrong. We are blessed to know Jeff IRL and call him family. Jeff streams from his ice cream shop in Groveland, Massachusetts, Tuesday through Sunday. And he makes ice cream creations for everybody.
Like the Peanut Butter Wizard, which was the shirt I was wearing yesterday.
Dairy. He also does some Fortnite and IRL content. He's awesome. We really appreciate you for the raid, Jeff. How was the shop today?
And you gotta go in and check out the Peanut Butter Wizards.
Yes, go in and get a wizard. BRB out here, I'm just cleaning. All right, no worries. Thank you for the raid. Hi, Rexus, how are you? But yeah, guys, if you were here before the raid and you have not followed Jeff, you should do that. Go and do it. Holly, I missed a couple messages, so let me scroll back up, guys. I'm sorry. Wait, what?
I didn't see what the second message was.
I didn't either.
Mike passed out in his chair. Oh, no. Mikey. I love it. Oh, so he was causing a problem in Jeff's chat, too. So, yeah.
Okay.
Just get rid of him.
All right. Wow. Okay. I hope that you find some happiness in life, my friend. I hope it for you.
You know what? No. I hope the next time you go to wash your hands, you splash water on your sleeves.
All right.
That's where we're at.
Oh, no. All right.
Next time you go to take a leak, you dribble a little bit on the front of your pants. Just a little bit, like 1 or 2 drops. Just so it's obvious. You know what I mean?
I can't.
Because we're all watching.
I can't. Artwork says we have streamers that do recommend people to us. They get huge discounts. Oh, that's a cool policy.
Sweet.
I like that. Let's go.
I like that a lot as well. Let's go.
Okay, so Holly explained what it was. It's a flour-coated tofu with butter white wine sauce. Okay.
Ooh, that sounds good.
So I'm going to be honest. I haven't ever really cooked. I've eaten tofu. I've never cooked with tofu. It's delicious, usually made with fish, but we did a veggie version. Really cool. Holly, I'm going to check out your profile after stream and see if you have other socials too and drop you a follow from there. But thank you so much for bringing your community here. I know, I need to clean it out. And Jeff, thank you for the raid as well. Guys, if you've never been here before, we're super excited to have you. Bakery worker, welcome in. Simply Asian, how you doing today? Let's go. Rexus, Tyrannosaurus Rexus, how are you?
Why is this?
Why is what? Restigo Mike, how are you?
I forgot to take the cord off when I put it back in last.
Restigo Mike, thank you. Passed out in your chair. I'm glad you're awake. Hello. We needed your services. Let's see. Nefarious but benign. I like that. It's just a gentle amount of malicious. That is new for him. He's getting used to the family-friendly vibe of the kitchen.
First of all, I was just being funny.
I know. But she said it's gently malicious. Just like,
right.
Like I hope when you are in your socks, you step in a puddle on the floor or something like that.
Okay, now first of all, that's not even like a little bit nice at all. Like that's horrible. That's mean.
Kyle and Funky Poison with love and positivity kindly go shove a pineapple up your butt, says Rexus. Oh no. Yikes.
Only
Holly
kindly,
says
not
that's
aggressive.
okay.
Not aggressive.
All right. So the socks are too far. We've accepted that that's too far.
Way too far.
My fault. My fault, guys. My fault.
How dare you? I want a divorce.
This is the story of my life. Got a pirate hat in Phillies colors. It's actually pink. It looks like it's Phillies colors, but it's pink. But I do indeed. It's fun. It's fun. I have lots of black Pittsburgh hats, but eventually, sometimes you just want color, you know? You just want some pop of color. Doing well, recovering, had a huge poison ivy scare. No way, Simply. What happened? You all right? I hope you're feeling better.
Sissy. I'm just teasing.
This dichotomy, though.
You know what's funny? I'm actually not allergic to poison ivy. You know how I found that out?
Huh.
Paintball. One day, I was like, ooh, I see this thick, like, bush that I can just, like, kind of, like, lay in, right, and kind of hide. I was like, oh, okay, this is, you know, like, this is uncomfortable. The person who found me was freaking out because they were like, yo, you are straight up, you might die.
Yikes.
Like, I was literally just, like, smothered it. Like, I'm just, like,
there's people who are, like, deathly allergic to it.
Yeah, I didn't even get a rash.
Wow.
I'm allergic to poison oak. Poison oak is
a lot of people are allergic to that too. Excuse me. Your day was not that good, having a really, really off day. I'm sorry, bakery worker. Hopefully we can bring some smiles and cheer you up a little bit. By the way, guys, if you came in with Jeffrey's raid, make sure to go follow Holly. She just came in from a food stream. You know that food and drink family likes to show love. So go and show some love. I see you, Corrupt. How you doing, Corrupt young
Had to go to urgent care from it. All right, so try this. Get calamine lotion.
I'm sure the doctor at
you need
urgent care
like
huh? I'm sure the doctor at urgent care
hold on.
told him that.
Thank you so much. I wasn't finished. Smarty pants. Okay, what was I gonna say then?
Calamine lotion. Rub it all over you.
No, not even a little bit.
I don't know.
Not even a little bit. Close though. You get a bunch of those like time release Benadryls and open those all up. Mix it in with the calamine lotion, like 30 of them, allergy pills. Mix it all together and use witch hazel. Clears it up real quick.
Ooh, it was airborne. Yikes.
Simply.
That does not sound fun. That does not sound fun.
Oh, is it like in your lungs and all that?
I
don't know that I could help you with a little topical lotion.
Funky is not a doctor, but he plays one on TV. So don't take his advice.
I watched Grey's Anatomy once.
Yeah, I watched Grey's Anatomy. I'm a doctor. I could do surgery.
Yeah, I watched House too. So. Yeah.
You're locked into black and gold. Listen, I'm all about that black and yellow. Don't make me sing the song. I'll do it.
She will.
I'll do it. What up, Blob? How are you?
She definitely will.
Hi, Mom Boss. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Blah.
All right, so we were supposed to make buffalo chicken stuffed peppers, and I don't want them. Because last night we had jalapeno poppers, and why I decided to make stuffed pepper things 2 days in a row, I have no idea. Because 10 minutes before stream, I was like, I don't want that for dinner. And he was like, cool, because I don't
she
either.
ate one.
I literally ate a jalapeno popper as a snack, and I was like, I don't want more stuffed peppers for dinner. And he was like, yeah, me neither. So he is a blessing and went to the store, and we are instead doing copycat Zaxby's sandwiches and fries tonight. It's going to be awesome.
Wasn't it Rexus? Rexus, was it you?
No, it was Dro.
Was it Dro?
It was Dro.
I'll say we were talking about Zaxby's sandwiches the other day.
And we decided
it got
that
me
we
craving
should
it.
do them again because now NMD bought us the crinkle cut knife, so now it'll actually look like Zaxby's.
Oh, we can do the
things. Did I hear you love Grey's Anatomy? I do. It's definitely not the same as it used to be. But I started watching Grey's Anatomy in freshman year of college, and I've been watching ever since then. I'm caught up except for the last 2 weeks.
Ow! Gotcha.
Every time.
I think I got y'all too, right?
Every freaking time. Every freaking time. What up, Esley? How are you? I do watch Station 19. Nobody watches that spinoff. My sister watches Grey's Anatomy and doesn't watch Station 19. Listen, I love me some Station 19. I think I even like that better than Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy's getting a little stale, but did you stay at the Holiday Inn? If not, I'm not taking your advice. Dang. Blob happily ate a steak. Oh, you ate a steak? What kind of steak did you have?
How does that song go? I completely forgot.
Yeah, the butter chicken's gonna be good tomorrow.
Creeping at the Holiday Inn.
You got the hotel, motel, Holiday Inn.
That's one of them too, yeah.
That just happened again.
It's the trash bag because there's air in it and slowly letting out with the wave.
Weird.
I have yet to open up the lid and just pull the trash bag to let the air out.
Okay.
I think at this point
Fair.
I'm boycotting it.
Fair enough. You've only seen the first couple seasons. Okay, fair enough. Yes, crinkle knife. Holly says, I love copycats. We just did a copycat Taco Bell Crunchwrap and Mexican pizza. Ooh, we've done the Crunchwrap. Those are really good. If you haven't, try it with Doritos instead of a tostada. You'll thank me later.
I'll thank you right now.
Noodle. You're welcome. Noodle, yes. Grey's Anatomy Station 19. Yes. I don't want to do spoilers. You okay?
No spoilers.
For anybody who hasn't seen it, but I have lots of feelings about Station 19 and all the things that have happened this season. We're doing okay, Leslie. Thank you for asking. It's over behind the couch. No, other side. Where the heating pad is.
Why don't we put things back there? It's like impossible to get to.
I don't know, because I put it back with the other stuff last night where it goes. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not even worth it.
Love it. I was against it. I was like, you're forcing me to watch this, but now I do like it better because they're yeah, exactly. I was like, this is so annoying because now I start Grey's Anatomy in the middle of the episode.
I'm kidding. I was kidding. No, come.
Start it.
Kyle, if you grab it, I'm going to throw it back over there.
No, you're not.
Oh, yes, I will.
It'll go through the window, so no, you're not.
It won't go through the window.
I went all the way over here to get it. You're going to throw it?
I'm larger, and I can't be like gracefully, tap dancing between tight spaces. Thank you, baby. She thought I was gonna do it.
I did. But yeah, it used to be like when it first started that like it was the case that you'd have to watch that, or else you'd be in the middle of the Grey's Anatomy episode. You didn't understand what was going on. It was terrible. Darth for Baka. Hi, Kyle. How you doing? Oh, hey, Kat. A Chuck Eye. Let's go. Let's see. Hi, Pete. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Flip Flop is here. Flip Flop. How was work today? How you doing?
Flip flop lollipop.
Girl changing my life. Yes, Holly B. Hoopin'. You know it. Firefighters. Yes, Station 19 is about the firefighters. It's about the firefighters. So basically what happens is that each episode, you watch Station 19, and they respond to the event, and then they take the people to the hospital, and then the doctors at Grey's Anatomy treat the people that the event happened with.
So it's like a behind the scenes almost.
It's so basically,
like
basically
preemptive?
like without them really giving anybody any warning, it was just like every week you'd start Grey's Anatomy, and you'd be like, why don't I understand what's going on? Because you had to have watched Station 19 for it to make sense. And so now you have to watch both. Because they go hand in hand. So each week you have to watch Station 19 and then Grey's Anatomy to understand.
See, that's almost genius. Almost.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
Yes. Waiting for the whole season to be out to binge and scream and have tissues. Oh, get your tissues.
Yeah, she gets all emotional, and I'm like, yeah, I don't do that emotional stuff.
Okay, can I ask, does anybody in this chat watch This Is Us? I'm not going to give any spoilers because I know the episode just came out, but holy cow. I thought it was the finale, and I got chills. I was fighting back tears. That was a tough one. Let's see. You're doing okay? I'm glad to hear that, Mom Boss. Pete, we are doing good. We are tired, but we're surviving. It's good to see you, though.
I'm a survivor.
I'm not gonna give up. Let's go. Girl, there was no warning, right?
Oh, also, I sharpened all the knives today.
Oh,
like,
look at
legit
that.
sharpened them.
Let's go.
So...
Crossovers, when they
4-1.
don't explain it, is a crossover to, oh yeah, the worst. The worst. I don't have cable either. I watch all this stuff on Hulu. You're saying my out loud. I was like, I see what you're doing, and I'm going to do it, but I'm not going to be happy about it. Exactly. Just watch 911. It's everything all in one show. I haven't seen that. I might have to, though.
You know what my favorite show of all time is?
What?
Cops. Seriously.
Not what I thought he was going to say.
You said 911 and it reminded me of Cops.
I would have guessed
Cops
South
was
Park,
hilarious.
Hawaii Five-0,
South Park is
White
second,
Collar,
hands down.
and Lost, all before those.
So it goes Cops, South Park, like tied for first.
Yeah.
Right?
That's why South Park was my first guess.
I don't know. It's just something about watching Cops. You can literally binge watch every episode all day long. And it's hilarious.
Silly.
So, you got any drugs on you? What are drugs?
So silly. Hi, Oscar. How are you? Good to see you, my friend.
Oscar! Oscar the puppet.
South Park and Lost have nothing to do with this conversation. Why would Funky think those? Because I was saying that those would be his favorite if I was guessing. I mean, I know South Park is one of his favorite shows. I know Lost and White Collar and Hawaii Five-0.
It's because she didn't expect me to say Cops.
Yeah, exactly. That's really what it is.
You said 911 would,
Like,
a
okay,
show that has
what do you
everything,
think
and I was
my
like,
favorite
oh,
show
Cops.
is?
Your favorite show?
Mm-hmm. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I'm gonna go with The Office.
Yeah, it is. Because that's my comfort show. It's not like my favorite show all the time, but it's definitely my go-to. Right now, my favorite show is The Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
That's what I'm going to. But I love The Office. I love Parks and Rec. I love The League.
Office is like Old Faithful.
Yeah, exactly. Primetime Mike. Is that still the title? I definitely forgot that. Sorry. Because I forgot to change. I changed the menu command, but maybe not the title.
That's the wrong button. Sorry.
Oops.
Check out this crinkle knife. Isn't it so sick? It's gonna cut some awesome crinkle fries for us. It's gonna be fantastic.
Sorry, I'm changing the title. I forgot to change the title, but I changed the menu command. No, don't you dare.
Yeah, I almost got away with it too. If it wasn't for you meddling kids.
And your dumb dog. We're making copycat Zaxby sandwiches. We decided last minute that we didn't want stuffed peppers.
Yeah, I don't know how to cut these to make them like full crink on all sides. It's full crink.
Here, give me. Where's the other knife? Let me.
What I was thinking is squaring them and then doing it this way, but no. What are you doing?
Cutting the edge off on
Why are
them.
you cutting edges off? You're just wasting all the potato.
Really?
All the nutrients is in the edges.
What?
I don't know. And that's bread maybe I'm thinking of. How's that knife feel?
Good.
Does it actually feel good?
Actually, yeah. Very much so.
Does it really?
That was pretty smooth.
Okay.
You want to try it to see for yourself?
Yeah, absolutely. Because I tried it on some paper and I was like, wow, I'm impressed. Oh yeah. Okay.
It's like butter. It's just the board needs. You pull hard with the knife when you cut. You need a paper towel under it for it to not slide.
No, you got it. You got it. You had something in mind. I'm gonna let you do it. Sorry.
I learned halfway through that Pawnee isn't a real place, but it's accurate. Oh no. Parks and Rec is good. When I moved to my current location, I watched it for research purposes. Oh, nice. Let's go.
Heck yeah.
Primetime Mike, how are you? Good to see you, my friend.
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of. My guilty pleasure is probably Parks and Rec. Also, by the way, for any Office fans, if you follow Creed on TikTok, his name is Real Creed Bratton. He came out today and basically all but admitted that he was a Scranton Strangler. So, there's some news on that front. But I think we all thought it was Toby. You know what I mean? It had to have been either Toby or
I
Creed.
think we would have to do it like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, those are good. I like that. Yeah. You don't want them too you don't want them too thick, not too thin. Yeah. Perfect.
Mrs. Flip likes the first 48. I've never seen that. What's that about?
Oh, it's like the first 48 hours of a murder. And like basically the rule of thumb is if you don't catch the guy within the first 48 hours, like you're just not gonna do it.
Oh, dang.
So it's really suspenseful.
Mike's favorite show is the Funky Comedy Hour.
We're bringing that back.
Let's see. Hi, C Films.
I don't think we had it before, but we will now.
C Films, we're doing good. How are you doing?
It's either Creed or Toby. No, absolutely.
Interesting knife, right?
It's such a cool knife. It really is. And it cuts like almost perfect crinkles.
Only seen those for agar. Seen what for agar?
There you
go. Yeah, this is pointed like at the sink.
Is it?
It's part of the problem.
Oh.
I was in the right spot. The camera's wrong.
My bad. That must have been from me earlier. I kicked on this computer. I was jamming out to Spotify when I was doing the chores
I saw,
today.
because all of a sudden I was on your playlist, and I was like, what's going on?
Oh, were you listening at work?
I was earlier, but I had changed, and then I came back, and the playlist was in the history, and I was like, oh, he must be using the computer.
Confirmed. She listens to music at work.
I
She
do.
does not actually do her work like I thought.
Wasn't there.
I even waited till after your lunch break.
They don't care if I listen to music.
Fair enough.
Some people listen to music at their desk without headphones.
Also fair. I just need Bluetooth headphones of some kind. That way I don't got to use your computer.
How do you sharpen that knife? You don't.
I don't know if there's a way. I mean, there's got to be a way, right? I mean, you could sharpen... I mean, you probably have to take it to a professional.
Maybe.
May I see it just for 1 second here? So it looks like with the way that the marks are on it, it looks like they basically have a machine that goes in at an angle and basically hits the grooves to make that happen. Because like the backside's fine and flat and normal. There's like a small little bit, but on the front side here or on the inside, you could definitely see the machine marks.
Yeah, a new knife would be cheaper than getting it sharpened.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Holly says, I always say all the nutrients are in the skin. I have no idea the validity of that statement.
It is true.
Nope. My mom used to always say that.
If mom says it, it's true.
And like when she would always, I feel like it was just, I get it now. Like you just don't want to peel the potatoes because I'm lazy. I don't peel them. You could if you want to, but.
They said the same thing about bread.
Yeah.
know?
Oh, the crust makes your hair curly. My parents always told me that.
Really? Cut my crust off then. I don't like the little curls that I have.
Potatoes. What up, Honey Bun Badger? How you doing?
Potatoes.
Adds to crinkle knife fund. Love it. We have some good stuff coming up in the next couple of streams, you guys. I'm excited for Indian butter chicken tomorrow.
Absolutely.
Naan bread. Friday we're doing chicken cordon bleu bake. And then we're going to be doing
So the
roasted
running joke
veggies.
that day is going to be, hey, is that bread? Naan.
Yes. Nah, bro.
Each tomato takes 30 seconds off your life. Sheesh.
I don't think that's true.
I think Mike might live forever at that point.
He might.
See if him says I watch a lot of TV and I'll watch a lot of movies. Let's go. So, what is your favorite? What's your favorite movies? Like set up. Here, better question. What is a good movie that you've seen recently that's worth watching?
We just watched Most Dangerous Game.
Which
and
was good.
It was one of the best movies I've seen in a long time.
It was real good.
Oh, I'm not done. I was just getting this to stop it from sliding because it drives me nuts when it slides.
Got it.
Well, I already wet the paper towel, so.
Oh.
If the knife was cheap, buying a new one would be better. Exactly. You might be in trouble. Why, Mike?
Uh-oh.
Or prime time, excuse me. I'm trying to get used to the difference.
PTM.
Thank you guys all for being here. What's everybody else having for dinner tonight? Tell me the things. Tell me what you're having.
I'm having basically like a recreation of a Zaxby's Kickin' Chicken sandwich. I'm going to have crinkle fries as well. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We got some good hot sauce to go on top, as well as some ranch for the drizzle. And what we got is danos, which is going to be better than Lowry's as far as the seasoning for the fries. Which seasoning do you think that we should use, or do you suggest that I use? Exclamation point danos in the chat for those who...
I'm just waiting for him to be done because he knows I wasn't talking to him. And he continued on for an entire minute.
It's because that's the face. I don't know.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, the tomatoes comment is why you might be in trouble. Same.
You got a BLT?
Ooh.
Mike, doesn't that involve tomatoes? I'm confused.
It's just a BL.
It says BLT.
Yeah, but if you subtract the T, algebraically speaking, if you have a B plus L plus T, subtract the T, you have a BL.
True. But he didn't say that. He said BLT.
It could be a
Bacon, lettuce, toast.
bacon, lettuce, toast. Exactly.
Mrs. Flip had steak, rice, and asparagus. Yum. We haven't had asparagus in a while. Kyle's not impressed, no. Incredible weight of massive talent.
Mike said he ate a tomato on it. I just want to point that out.
He did. And, okay, Mike, your rules of what bothers you with tomato and what doesn't are starting to be blurred so much that I don't understand.
See, first of all,
them anymore.
bacon makes everything better. Like, bacon makes everything bearable. In all fairness, I'm pretty sure bacon could cure cancer if it wanted to.
Maybe.
That's how wonderful bacon is.
Oh, no.
Again, not a doctor, not real doctor advice.
The Incredible Weight of Massive Talent was a great movie. Very original, laugh out loud. Funny stuff. Where's that available?
Also, I get enough of that every day because I'm literally just writhing in pain from all the talent that I have to carry around on my shoulders. He's
on another level today.
It's
I don't even know.
it's kind of tough. But also manageable. And I'd like to see a movie about someone else who has to deal with similar situations.
Hi, Shayna. How's your trip? Went to Mexican in Austin. Good stuff. What'd you get?
Ooh, let's go.
Noodle's gonna reheat food from yesterday's dinner for breakfast. What was yesterday's dinner? I'm
Breakfast.
behind on the. They're heating it up for breakfast. Noodle lives in another part of the world.
Yeah,
so.
but if it was dinner and now it's breakfast, what did you eat breakfast? She wants a divorce. I can already tell.
I had ribs, sweet potatoes with herbs, asparagus, baked beans, and more. That sounds good, Bakery Ricker.
Oh, that does sound good.
NMD's having pizza.
Ooh,
What kind of pizza?
the good kind.
Mike says, Kyle believes me, I had my last 2 slices of pizza. Okay, that sounds more like it. Meatball and sausage pizza.
Ooh.
Bangers and mash. Yum. Hi, Perkins. Been a heck of a day. Dang.
I'm not gonna lie. I want you to make those meatballs again.
Which one?
I don't remember which ones that they were. I mean, the chicken one, and then you made a different one with it. I want both.
Beef and sausage.
Was it the beef and sausage?
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I've never really had many meatballs in my life. Like maybe 2 or 3 different times at various restaurants, perhaps. But
Yeah.
I'm
getting funky to eat all kinds of things he didn't think he liked.
It's not that I didn't think I liked meatballs. It's just everywhere I've ever gotten them, it's like the frozen. Like it tastes fake. You know what I mean? It just tastes fake.
C-Film says, Cruella's one of my favorite movies of the last couple of years. Seen it 3 times in less than 9 months. Oh, let's go.
We did that as a watch party.
We actually did a watch party of Cruella. It's pretty good. Gringas seem to be cheese quesadilla with rice and beans. Ooh, yum.
Ooh.
Margarita pizza is one of my favorites. Yum, yum, yum. What was I gonna say?
You know what we should try?
What?
We should do a danos pizza
We could do a Danos pizza.
for a TikTok one day.
Yeah, why not?
Just for
Yeah.
gigs and poops.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll have to figure out what we want to put on it. We'll figure something out. Shayna loves balls. Yeah, same. Listen, love me some balls is what she said. I mean, same.
I mean, that's fair.
Italian meatball wedding soup. Ooh, yum.
I can understand that. So what we're gonna do? I'm gonna throw this in the freezer. and We're gonna freeze these. So just in case y'all hadn't noticed. So what you should do, I guess, supposedly should do, is like soak them, let all the starch come out, dry them off, and then throw them in the freezer. But even if the starch is on them, because the starch is so good, throw them in the freezer. It also prevents them from getting super duper brown, but it also helps them get crispy on the outside and still nice and done and what do you call it? Still like gooey on the inside, not crispy. So it's crispy exterior with a very chewy or mushy interior.
So they're not like chips. They're actually like fries.
Yeah.
But yeah, what he's talking about when we did those meatballs, we made 2 kinds. I used our meat grinder, and we did fresh ground chicken, and we made chicken Parmesan meatballs that had mozzarella cheese in the middle, and we had homemade breadcrumbs in them, and then I also did...
Careful opening that door. This could end horribly.
Okay. And I was afraid that Funky wasn't going to like those, so I made a classic style that was a spicy sausage and ground beef version. And I think those were his favorite.
They were both really good. I remember taking a bite of both and being like, you know what? I want these again. And I don't remember.
And
you made multiple different kinds. I just don't remember
I know.
which ones those two were.
I did one that was beef and sausage, and I did one that was ground chicken.
Okay,
and I had cheese in the middle.
One was spicy, right?
Yeah, one had spicy sausage and beef, and one had chicken with cheese in the middle.
Yeah, that's the one I liked them.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved them both. I was actually very surprised about the chicken meatballs.
Yep.
I was very pleasantly surprised about those.
That was actually
for sure.
That is one of the most popular dishes on that blogger's website, and she has sold like 4 cookbooks and been a bestseller, and that's still one of her best recipes.
Fair enough.
But those were really good, and I got him to eat meatloaf.
Heck yeah.
He's now eating sweet potato fries. We've tried lots of new
I
things.
used to eat sweet potato fries. So okay, so just to like a quick recap into the lower half of me, I have had a lot of allergic reactions, and all of a sudden, all foods that I did not have in the freezer or refrigerator at that time in my place got wiped off the list, and they have been slowly added back. There was a time I couldn't drink Bacardi for like 2 years.
Yeah.
Just because it was anxiety, an anxiety thing, because I bought a bottle and I guess I poured myself a drink. I don't remember it. So like when I got home, I was like, oh, this bottle's already opened, and it made me nervous. Even though I'd already made a drink with it, my brain did not recognize that I did. It's irrational fear of having another allergic reaction, because the last one put me in the ER.
It's not
I
irrational.
almost died, and I'm not doing that again.
It's not irrational fear.
It's irrational, because realistically, I've had all these foods, and I love all these foods. And what's the likelihood of them coming in contact with a shrimp? Like, who has shrimp-wrapped French fries? Nobody, right? You know what I mean?
Listen,
Like, who puts shrimp and sweet potatoes in the same thing?
I will say one of the worst moments I think I ever felt was when Funky had just moved in with me, and I made dinner, and I made pasta, and he ate and he was fine.
It was fine. It takes me a minute, and if I'm trying something new, I either A, have to have like 4 or 5 drinks, or B, have like 4 or 6 drinks.
No, what I was gonna say was he ate it, and after he ate, he realized that I used a brand of pasta sauce that he doesn't normally buy because,
the Bertolli.
because they have lots of shrimp products for their frozen meals that come on the same assembly line, so they have lots of possibility for cross contamination.
Yeah, I mean, I think it even says on the packaging like possible cross contaminants are like peanuts, tree nuts, like all kinds of nut allergies, fish, and shellfish.
So either way, I made it, and then he ate, and like
They probably fixed it by now. I feel like they would have to, because of allergen reasons. I mean, I feel like if it's smart for them to do it.
Either way, he took the trash out, and he was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "That's what we ate for dinner last night." He's like, "Are you kidding me? I can't have that." And I was like, "I mean, you're here. Yikes! I didn't know."
I had you know what's funny? I actually had a tenderloin before we moved in together that was from Publix, like from the actual like pre-made from the inside the deli.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just shared equipment. It probably didn't touch anything because of like parchment paper and
You just
whatnot.
have to think about it. See, it's not even the company; it's the careless employee who eats like shrimp for lunch and doesn't wash their hands. I'm gonna be honest. Y'all. I'm kind of glad we have food allergies. I don't really like to go out to eat. You know why? If you look at any restaurant, most of those chefs have taken the same rag and wiped the board or the counter down a bunch of times.
They have 3 rags sitting in the corner for like 2 days at a time, 3 days at a time.
Funky has worked in kitchens, being a bartender and server. It's like if you've seen the movie Waiting. That's what I imagine in every kitchen.
Look, I mean, in all fairness, are you going to get sick? No. Is it a possibility? Sure. But then also, you have a possibility of getting sick if you walk outside.
Mike says stop ruining restaurants for everyone.
It's not that bad. Honestly, it's not that bad.
There's health standards. They'd get shut down if it was that bad.
I mean, it's all, it's all sanitary and all that. It's just, like, if a cook is, like, let's say making, fried fish, right? Like, fish and chips. They hand batter the fish, throw it in there, don't change their glove, and go to batter a piece of chicken and throw it in the same oil. Not only is it hitting the same batter, but it's hitting the same oil, and that will kill me.
And it might not even be that they're doing it maliciously, just that they're in the middle of rush and they don't think.
Most restaurants have one double-sided fryer, so it has 4 baskets. 2 sides, 4 baskets. One's for, like, potatoes and things that are not battered. One side is for battered food. They don't fry the fish in the non-battered side for you.
Now, granted, the higher scale restaurant, the more likely you are to be safe because they follow, I think personally, just the chefs usually, I would say, are held to a different standard because it's a higher restaurant.
They are. I mean, the reality of it is, if you don't eat that particular product, you're fine. And I know
Absolutely.
that if I don't eat a shrimp, I'm fine. But I
Absolutely.
can't have anything fried. I know that.
Yeah.
You know, there's a little bit of stipulations.
Absolutely.
It's not the end of the world. It's just a personal preference.
And
Like-
I mean, I'm
like
gonna
I
say
said,
I can't eat
it's-
anything, so I mean, you know, I
Yeah,
can't.
you.
I can't go out to eat at all. I can't hardly eat anything. Had a bagel for dinner, even though I bought a pizza at the store after work. What kind of bagel? I love bagels. Hi, Leak Dog. How are you? Sorry, we went on a rant. How are you doing? Blazer Life, exclamation point, lame stream.
Blaze.
Dude, you've been coming in here on a regular basis giving me a hard time. Did I upset you for something?
Lame stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, lick.
Did I upset you? I feel like you have it out for me.
He doesn't get to eat the good food. I'd have it out for me too.
Oh, I can't.
I mean, granted, I'm in the same boat. I don't get to eat. That's why I'm losing all this weight.
Mike says, better yet, make a buffalo chicken pizza. Oh, that'd be good. We could do that.
Ooh.
Kyle
Yes.
nodding along, requesting another movie night. Yes, we'll do another movie night soon.
Yeah,
For sure.
probably do Saturday.
We can do
Or
that.
Sunday or something. Sometime this weekend, I'm sure.
Maybe Sunday. Maybe we'll do
On a
like,
day we don't stream.
I would say maybe we'll do Saturday. We'll play games with the community, and Sunday night we could do a movie night or something. We'll figure it
Yeah,
out.
for sure.
Won't the fries oxidize in the freezer? I mean, we've done it a bunch of times and they work out.
So
okay,
I mean, they still get like brown and red and whatnot.
a little bit, just a
I
little
mean, when you cut them, it happens.
Yeah.
This helps. It helps a little bit.
Let's see. We had
Anyway, Blaze,
Taco
how you
Bell.
doing, homie?
Sorry, my fault. Hi, Blazer Wife. How are you? I gave you a hard time because you gave me a hard time. You started it. We made Taco Bell Mexican pizzas. Ooh, let's go.
But here's like a little thing. Like you can kind of see the edges where they were before, how they start to turn just a little bit. They're not going to get much worse off than that.
No. Mm-mm. It's like when you if you leave an apple out for 10 minutes, you see a little bit of brown. It's like the equivalent to that.
Also, don't freeze an apple. Last time I tried to freeze an apple, I feel like I bit into it after it thawed out, and it became apple sauce below the
Oh
the peel.
yeah, I'm sure.
Would I be allergic to penicillin? I actually don't know. I don't think I've ever had penicillin.
A lot of people are. My mom's allergic to penicillin.
It wouldn't surprise me, but I'm not allergic to iodine. Even though shellfish, I'm anaphylactic with shellfish. With regular fish, I'm just allergic. I'll swell up and my throat will start closing up. But shellfish is an immediate anaphylaxis, and it's not the iodine that's in shrimp and shellfish like that. The common denominator there, but it's a protein. I don't really recall what.
I mean, I read an article after we first met that basically explained that most doctors say that the likelihood that you're going to get any level of shellfish that's going to be recognizable to your body in iodine is very, very, very slim.
Well,
Just
that's
because
the thing. Is you're
it's
either
so-
allergic
right.
to iodine,
Yeah, it's so
or
few.
you're allergic to shrimp, or both, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, the most common reason for shrimp allergy is the iodine.
Fair enough. That makes
But
sense.
not all shrimp allergies are from iodine. But all iodine allergies can't have shrimp. I think that's how it goes. If you're allergic to iodine, you can't have shrimp.
But you can be allergic to shrimp
But
and
you
not
can be allergic to shrimp
iodine.
and not be. I don't know. My allergic reaction came after having a very ginormous dose of iodine. So I could blame the iodine, and it very well could be it.
I don't know.
My allergen literally was the worst allergen doctor I've ever seen in my entire life. My first visit, he was like, "Oh, you're not allergic to anything. You're having seizures." Really? Where the fuck did you go to school, doc? Sign me up somewhere else.
Oh no.
Yeah, he's like, "You're having petite moles. You're fine." Oh yeah, I'm fine. What? I swell up to the size of the Goodyear blimp, and that's not allergic reaction. I break out in hives, my throat closes up, and I go, ugh. But it's epileptic episode? Are you kidding me?
I don't know.
Sorry.
Alright.
Little rant, my bad.
No, I feel like
Story time over.
I don't know. Doctors are not all created equal. Definitely not.
He's one of those doctors that probably got his degree on the dark web. Because
Yeah.
you can spend $250 or $300, and they will actually put you in the school's registry and send you a legit diploma, and you of all intents and purposes have that degree.
Yeah. Fair
Thinking what
enough.
I'm thinking?
Fair enough.
I might have 12 honorary doctorates before I die.
I mean, you can get an honorary doctorate without ever going to school or paying anything. At Mackenzie's graduation, they gave an honorary doctorate out to somebody.
That's true.
Uh,
D's do get degrees.
Not at home. Duncan ate outside. It was nice. Thought they forgot the cream cheese looked in the bag. There it is. Oops. Oh, sad day.
Oh no.
What do you do if you have a peanut allergy and your girlfriend is a nut? Yikes.
So, what?
Yikes.
Do like I do, take an allergy pill every day, and you're good to roll. At least I'm fine for now. She takes one too to have to deal with me. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm going to get a beer.
May I have one as well? From the top rung, the ones that are on the actual shelf are not as cold as they need to be. Probably. I've been home for what? 40 minutes? 45 minutes? I don't know. Blob proceeds to open dark web. Blob, let me know the actual prices. Because I know they've probably changed since the Onion was a thing. I think they shut down the Onion like 2 years ago. Or something like that.
Here you go.
Thank you, baby.
Let's see. I had cross-contaminated pork chop yesterday. The bourbon sauce I had on my shrimp last night was good. I put the leftovers on my pork chop even though the shrimp was originally mixed in. That's different.
You're not allergic, so why would it? Shoot, are you kidding me? What I wouldn't give to not be allergic to food. You know what I'd be doing right now? You know what I'd be doing right now? I would be serving tables at that. What's that place down in Disney that everyone that the tram car goes through? That all the Disney characters come like frolic through the lobby. We rode the tram or the chairlift car. What do you call it? The monorail. Excuse me.
Oh.
And then you like one of the stops is in
at
that
the
bit.
park, you mean?
I think it's
Sorry.
the
I thought you
Venetian.
were talking about Disney Springs.
No.
You're talking the Grand Floridian.
The Glen, yes. So they have a restaurant in there that's right below the thing. Always packed. No matter what time of day you go,
The
it's
one
literally.
where what's-his-face's mom used to work?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Grand Floridian. It's one of the most expensive hotels on the
Yeah,
Disney
you're a
property.
server there. You work 4 days a week, one shift. 4 days, so realistically, work hours 26, 28. Make 140, 150 grand. Easy sauce.
Let's see. DJ Skids, thank you for the lurk. Appreciate you.
Kids, what up, girl? Oh shoot! Speaking of lurking, Truzen said I've been lurking while cooking.
Ooh, what you cooking?
Said I feel this allergy combo so deep. Carry Children's dissolves in your tongue like Benadryl. Oh, the Children's Benadryl. Yes. Too many waiters and kitchen staff have oops me to the ER. That's what we were just talking about. Like,
Yeah. But if y'all
literally just before that, I was saying that how I've had so many because of that. I've had 7 allergic reactions within like, I don't know, it was like 6 months, and that was what led to me actually like getting a really, really bad anaphylactic shock, and that was very, very rough. And that's why I was saying I was scared to eat, scared to eat out, and scared to eat different foods that basically were not in my house at that particular moment in time. And there was nothing because I was single. I was like, hey, what do I got? 2 frozen pizzas and a thing of ground beef and a head of lettuce.
Yeah. But if you guys don't have food allergies, you don't really have to worry about eating out. That's not what I was saying. I was just saying that we don't eat out because we don't.
Paige.
But honestly, ever since we started cooking so much, now we make everything homemade. Like, I don't think there's a lot of things we could go out and have better at a restaurant. We're pretty good cooks. We're pretty.
You're a great cook. I'm learning. I'm the sous chef.
I think that pretty much everything we make, like, I enjoy it more at home. But I also, it's also because I can control the ingredients that I'm putting in it. So, like, I know, what I put in. I don't know.
Absolutely.
Blazer Wife says, every time I chime in, I'm at work on a really slow day. Well, dang. I hope that it gets better for you.
Feels that. Hey, chin up.
I had 3 guys try to kill me on my walk today. What?
Hey, we're cutting lawns.
Oh. Mike,
Yikes.
Mike did his good deed today. He picked up a screw in someone's driveway to prevent their tire from going flat and took it home and threw it away. Funky did that the other day. We were on a walk and someone had lost like a tie down
It was
strap.
just a crank strap, but if you hit it hard enough, you could damage like a terrible, like if someone had like a bald tire.
Yep.
It wasn't that bad. I moved it out of the street. And she was like, "Oh, you did a good deed today," and I'm like, "Great." And then we almost got eaten by an alligator. So I was like, "Is it worth it?"
Immediate karma.
Right.
Where's the picture of the alligator? Do you have the alligator picture?
Yeah, my phone's like almost dead though. So.
Oh, don't worry about it then.
Hold on, I think I do.
Hi, Paige. How are you? Good to have you here.
Paige.
How is your evening going so far? I love Blob, right? Blob is so funny.
Blob is the blessed.
It got pricey, but when I lived in Orlando, Seasons 52 was about the only place I could trust. They were amazingly conscientious. Interesting. We've never been there.
Oh, I like that. Oh, also, remind me to show you the TikTok that I downloaded after stream.
Thank you for saying TikTok. Do you think it's too late for me to post that?
What time is it?
8:45.
Way too late.
All right. Dang it.
If you're going to do it, literally do it right this very second.
I'm just going to do it right this second.
Because it'll be 7:45, 6:45, 5:45 out in Cali.
All right, we're doing it.
So...
Jalapeno popper chicken recipes now on TikTok. Sort of, not really. Actually, It was silly to have posted it to TikTok first. That makes no sense. Why did I do that?
Yeah, why did you do that?
Because the recipe's not in the caption. Well, oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Just type it in the comments. So that's the gator. Sorry, I did a workout today.
Why are you not just going down here?
Because I'm not in control of the keyboard.
You could just ask.
There it was. It was right there on our walking path.
Yeah, with his mouth open.
Well, his mouth wasn't open until we got close. I was like, maybe if we just like nonchalantly walk around and it was like, and if you ever hear a gator hiss, like a 10-foot one, like you're just like, nope.
Is that your pet gator? Hi, Kelly. No, it is not a pet gator.
His name is Frank.
We think that's the dad.
I think that's the mom. I don't remember. So there.
Okay, so we go down this walking path near our house where basically we go down like a little over a mile and then we turn around, right? And on the way there, we saw a gator going back into the woods.
It popped out like 5 feet in front of us, just walking across the thing into the creek. It was just like sup.
Yeah, and it was like maybe 4 feet.
No, that was like 5 or 6 for sure.
Okay.
Easy 5 or 6.
The one on the way there, not that one.
Yeah, the one on the way there was about 5 or 6 because I mean it stood on its feet about 2.5, 3 feet.
So either way,
so I would say with that dimension, I would say 5 foot.
Okay, so then on the way back, the one we saw was bigger. That's probably 7 or 8 feet.
The one that I showed the picture of, that was about 7.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it was the dad, but I don't know.
But then our next walk, we saw a baby.
It was the cutest little thing, too. It was like this big, and it was just like, burp. I wanted it so bad. They're so sweet.
I am not stealing a baby gator from
Baby
his mama.
gators are sweet. Now, if you find a mid-sized gator, if it's a foot long, we'll call it 1.5 feet. Like the mouth, when it's like like this big, like a toddler gator, those little things are buttholes. They are apparently always hungry. When we went golfing with Cody, we kept hearing this hissing. Excuse me. And we're like, what is this? And we go across the bridge to the next hole. We look down and we're like, oh, there's gators this far from our feet. Like, just jumping up and sniffing. And we're like, okay, thank God we're in a cart.
Oh, Kelly wants your demo again.
For what?
I think of the hiss.
I don't know.
Frank is a good name for a gator.
YouTube, it's crazy. It's gators mating. Like the mating call, that's scary.
So, Sea Films, Disney is not leaving Orlando per se. What's happening, and I'm not going to get into like the hardcore specifics of it.
What?
Orange County and Disney have an agreement. Disney is its own town. They own their own fire station. They own their own fire station. They own their own police force. They have their own town hall, all that kind of stuff. Like, it's a city. It's its own city. But, and they actually have their own tax bracket. Well, they're trying to dissolve that. And so Orange County in Orlando, which is where Orlando sits, is going to absorb all of that property tax. And everyone's property taxes are going to go up like 20-something%.
Doesn't surprise me, because you know why? I mean, hell, just the rental market right now. I mean, what are we paying? Extra $350 a month when our lease hits, give or take.
Something like that, yeah.
So what? That's roughly like 26.5%, 27%.
Yeah, they gave us like an early bird special for it to be like a little bit less.
Yeah, $25 off. Sign up now.
Paige, I'm sorry that you're having a tough time, and I'm glad that we're able to help you get through it. I know that you're having a tough day, but listen, I hope we can bring a smile to your face, make you laugh a little bit. Disney would never leave, but if they did, I'm sure Kyle and Funky would be ecstatic. Oh my God, if Disney dissolved and went away, that would be just fine.
I mean, realistically, I don't want to live here for the rest of my life.
No, me neither.
I want to move. Like the very moment, the very second. Like just far away from it. I want to live like on the water, boop, on the Gulf, boop, with a house that goes boop, and then I can step out my back porch and go boop right into some sand, right on the beach. Like I want to go from door to beach, that quick.
You can donate to our homeowners insurance now, because we're gonna have to start saving now.
Actually, it's not terrible
to have homeowners insurance on the Gulf when hurricanes come through. Yes. Kelly,
if you're in like a place like Clearwater, it's half as bad as it is like up towards like the curvature of the Panhandle, which gets hit like the hardest.
I was just being funny.
I want a divorce.
All right.
I'm just kidding.
It was a good run.
It was a good run. GG's.
I'll
be back in just a second.
Okay.
Sorry.
He was out for a stroll. He was out for a stroll.
The one that walked across, because they walked from the the lake across the street. So
That's
he ran across the highway to get to the other side.
Right.
Why did the gator cross the road?
To get to the other side. Kelly, what was it like? I need that again. They shake the water, don't they? Like a low grumble. If they're tall enough and like you're standing at the bottom of the water, you could probably feel it. I don't know.
If they're gonna bite you, they don't give you a warning.
I was gonna say
slow creep and then come and bite.
I was gonna say we don't get in water. You don't just get in bodies of water in Florida because there's a gator in every body of water. Blob throws expensive knife through portal and hits gator. Let's go. Blob teleports back to Paige's head. Sounds like a good boop heaven. So many lovely boops. Lots of boops. Your insurance will be as much as your mortgage, pretty much. That's why I was saying you can donate to it now. Want to live in Mississippi? No, he wants to live like on the beach, like right on the beach. We're moving south. Wait, you're moving south? Let's go. Where? That's awesome. Insurance treats every hurricane as a new deductible. Ugh, don't remind me. Hi, down south. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Guys, there's some amazing people who came into the chat that if you haven't followed them, you should. We got Kelly Cakes in the house. Kelly does some amazing food and drink streams. Super talented. Down south does some game streams, and he's awesome as well. We got all the mod squad that stream. You guys just go follow all these people. Thank you for the shout outs, Funky. Appreciate you. So yeah, we were supposed to make buffalo chicken stuffed peppers, and we made jalapeno poppers last night, and then I had the leftovers as a snack before stream, and I didn't want more stuffed peppers, so Funky was a gem and went to Publix, and now we're having copycat Zaxby's. So we cut some potatoes into crinkle cut fries, and now we're gonna make Zaxby's sandwiches. So he got some Texas toast, and we're gonna make some chicken fingers and drizzle with hot sauce and ranch. It's gonna be so good. We don't know. Southern states are much better for small business. I quit my job. We're moving. I'm stressed. Don't know where or when. We have big dreams. Kelly, this is amazing. Well, if you come near us, let us know. We'll definitely have to meet up. That would be awesome. Definitely. South is good for small business, especially places where it's warm and people want to go on vacation and spend money. For sure. Hi, Chevy. How are you? Blob is not living anywhere on the beach. Hurricane. Yeah. You know, we have lived in Florida for 4.5 years now. We moved here November 1st of 2017. And we have had one hurricane come through that hit the coast, but not anywhere near us because we're so far inland. So we've been blessed for sure. Yes, guys, if you are not following Chevy's other half, one of our mods, Kalino12, food and drink, bartending, Apex Legends, amazing human. We love his face. Chevy, how are you? What's for dinner at your house today? Don't know where I want to live. I hate the cold and I hate the hot. Sounds like you need to be in the middle of of those. Lakes in Florida also have an amoeba thing called Nigleria that lives in the water when it gets super hot. If it gets up your nose, lights out. Oh, yikes. Yeah, don't go. I don't get in bodies of water in Florida. I got in the river in a kayak, but I didn't get out of the kayak. And I probably won't ever go back into a river in a kayak again after Funky decided to try to mess with me and tell me there was a gator underneath my kayak. Nope. How I survived a summer without AC is beyond me.
Okay,
Listen.
First of all, whoa. Don't say never, because I got that video somewhere.
Pools are good. Honestly, though, Kelly, gators can climb fences, so they can get in pools, too. But you can see in the pool. You can't see in the lake.
Yeah, I mean, look, every body of water in Florida has two things. Guaranteed to have gators, guaranteed to have water moccasins. Poisonous snakes, and ginormous lizards from the reptilian era, or from the Jurassic era.
We basically live in Jurassic Park.
Either way. But if you live on, like, let's say the creek. We went down to Indian Creek, and that's where we kayaked. You will literally see dolphins will swim through the river. Manatees, like big, ginormous manatees. You can get in the water, and you can just love on the manatees, and they love it. Oh, they love it. It is the most amazing experience ever. Don't let gators fool you. They're more scared of you than you are of them.
That's not possible.
Unless it's like a 12-foot gator.
That's not possible.
Unless it's a 12-foot gator, they're not gonna just attack you. They're going to evade. They eat on like small prey, like birds, ducks, things.
I'm a small prey.
Things of that.
I'm a small prey.
Yeah, you get eaten.
Ish.
You get eaten. You stand no chance. I'm just kidding.
Listen, I also saw the movie Crawl, and now, even though it's completely unrealistic, I'm just...
I saw Sharknado, and now I'm scared of sharks.
Okay, listen. Doing well. We have leftover focaccia. Ooh, yum. I still have never done that. We're supposed to do that. We didn't do that.
Yum.
Mini Godzillas, exactly.
When they walk, it's the scariest thing to see them walk on land because they'll go from like almost flat and then they just raise up like 3 feet and you're like, ooh.
Oh, yeah.
The size of their legs.
And their legs go like out like this. It's weird.
Just to see them like stand up, you're like, wow. Like,
yeah.
They go from like this tall to like, I don't know, off the camera.
I mean,
sure.
they get real tall.
Like, you can see like a decent size, like a 12-foot gator will probably, you could see the like his scales and everything probably this high off the counter.
Yeah.
So like, you know.
Yes, they can run pretty fast too. I think they can run like 30 miles an hour.
Short sprints. So if you're ever getting like, if you get near a gator and it goes to snap, just jump to the side. Well, forward, but jump to the side. Zigzag formation, you're good to roll.
You can probably run away from it because you're going to have more endurance than it has because you're terrified, but...
They're really fast for a very short period of time. But I wouldn't mess with it. I wouldn't test it.
Oh, yeah, on the golf course because there's lots of, like, you know...
There's always
like
lakes
water. And things like that, for sure. Is alligator seafood? I don't think so.
I don't know if they'd be classified. I think they're classified as a mammal.
I would say so. Even if they live
I
in the
know.
places where other seafood live, they're not considered seafood to my knowledge.
I've eaten gator tail, but it's been so long that I didn't have an allergic reaction to it. But that was before I became allergic to.
I've never had
fish,
gator.
so.
I don't know. Do you have a
Gator
T
tail's
Rexus?
We do.
Tyrannosaurus Rexus.
Blah,
No, sorry. Well. Cherry.
Cherry, hey, thank you for that gifted sub to Ice Cream Posse earlier, by the way.
He was literally like, "I hope we see Cherry today because I want to tell her thank you."
I noticed it when it was way too late. I was sitting there doing VR stuff, and then I get the notification. It was like, "Hey, Cherry gifted you a sub," and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
But it came like 2 hours too late. I was like, "Oh man."
He was like, "I really hope we see Cherry," and I was like, "I don't know. It might be kind of late for Cherry." But we're glad you're here. How are you, Cherry?
Yeah, I think they're reptiles. I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, they're like a bearded dragon. That would make sense.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. Guys, do you know Cherry is my cherry godmother?
Cherry godmother. I'm leaving.
It's a thing. It's a gift, and I'm very happy that I found it, and it's my new favorite thing. Hi, Photon. How are you? Welcome in. Guys, if you didn't already tell us what you're having for dinner, tell us. Nice one. Listen, I can't take credit for it. It's a gift that I saw in Discord, but I'm going to just adopt it. And Rex says, and I'm the hairy godmother.
Ew.
There you go. Ooh, chicken parm. Kelly, that sounds good. I want to make chicken
That
parm
does sound
zucchini boats for meal prep. I've been wanting to make those. Ooh, chickpea bowl. You know I love me some chickpeas. I could live on Mediterranean food. I make it for meal prep all the time because it's not really one of Funky's favorite things, so I make it for myself a lot. Kelly, tomatoes.
It smells fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm just not a zucchini fan.
Yeah.
I used to have an iguana that I would feed zucchini. I just didn't really care for it too much. I mean, it wasn't
I mean,
bad.
it's not good raw. I don't eat it raw.
Oh, I always just cut it up raw and feed it to the iguana. He loved it.
Well, that's. I mean,
His
I
name
don't
was
eat
Larry.
it
Larry the lizard.
raw. Oh no.
He would always sit on my shoulder. And then he finally got big enough that I could put a harness on him. You can get like a little tiny harness. I mean, they got to be about, yay big around. But I got a harness on him. He was just walking around. He loved it. He was just like... And he loved to swim. He loved to swim.
Goodness gracious.
I want another iguana. But the cat would eat it.
I say, when Cat is no longer with us, we can talk about an iguana. They will not get along. That will not go well. Leftover pork. Rex's, your pork sandwiches look so good, by the way.
Can we just get a Komodo dragon and just, meet in the middle?
No. How is that meeting in the middle? That's worse. That's bigger.
Slightly.
Significantly.
Slightly.
Have you seen a fully grown Komodo dragon before?
Have you seen a fully grown iguana before?
No, but I've seen the fully grown Komodo dragons at the zoo, and they're huge.
A full-grown
They're
iguana can get about, yay big around and like 6 feet.
I'm talking a Komodo dragon is as big as the 7-foot gator that we saw.
No, it's not that big. Maybe I'm
At
thinking of
the-
something else.
At the Pittsburgh Zoo it is. You're thinking of the little bearded dragons.
No,
The
I'm
little
not talking
ones.
about the big. I'm talking a big one. Like it's like 6 feet, 7 feet long, and they get about yay big around, and they like to like lay over your neck.
How? Your neck can't withstand something that big?
They only weigh like 50 pounds.
We are not talking about the same thing.
We're not. I think it's a Komodo dragon. My buddy used to have an exotic pet store, and they had a bearded dragon and a ginormous iguana in the same terrarium. Like they had like half the store was like probably the size of our whole living room was their terrarium.
Math 170 to 200 pounds.
No, that wasn't it. Maybe
females are 150
Maybe
to
that was
160.
it. That looks about right because it was black and it had like purple on it, like around the mouth.
I say these things get big. I'm talking. This is as big as the gator we saw. Like, look at that.
Yeah, that's a little large. That's a little large.
This is a Komodo dragon.
I mean, that's about right. The thing was huge. The thing was definitely like 6.5, 7 foot
Get
long.
it to focus, but there we go. That's what it looks like.
Either way, let me rephrase that. I would like a giant reptile, or how about this? Tell you what, we can get another cat, but only one cat will suffice. A purebred A1 serval.
Do you guys know how tall those things get?
It will literally stand up on the counter and be as tall as Kyle, like just on his feet.
It'll be
Just
taller than me.
it'll be like this. It won't be taller than you. They're not. I mean, they're big. They're not that big.
I mean, I'm gonna eventually
They're a miniature
shrink.
lion.
I'm gonna eventually shrink. I'm awake at 2 a.m. Cherry, you sound like me. I went to bed last night at 12:45 finally when my stomach.
She woke up at like 1:45 and was just like,
Yeah.
like she was just watching a movie, and I'm laying there and I'm just chilling. And I'm like, okay, and then I hear her go, and I turn over and she goes, oh hey.
I thought he was asleep, so.
Like, how long have you been awake? She's like, oh, about an hour.
Yeah, I went to bed, 12:30, 12:45, slept for like hour and a half max, and then didn't go back to sleep till about 3:45 and got up at 5 to 7. So I'm running on like maybe 4 hours of sleep.
But if it makes you feel any better, I got up at 7:30, 7:40, somewhere like that. Haven't been to sleep since. I fell asleep at 4 a.m. So we're running on about the same amount.
Yeah. Want a lobster pizza? Ooh, I'm not a fan of lobster, but I mean, you do you, boo-boo.
Lobster.
I always add Alfredo to the sauce. Oh my gosh, Kelly, that sounds so good. Do like a little like vodka sauce or like a what's it called? A rosé sauce when you do the Alfredo in with it. Yum.
When you eat it, you gotta have your pinkies out.
Yes. Mike says I'm falling asleep at 9. Yeah. Story of my life. I honestly, if I wasn't streaming, I would already have been asleep. That's part of why I didn't want to go to bed at 7 p.m. So
she's like, ugh, and she got home and I was the same way because I did. Yeah. I did a workout today, and I did VR for a couple hours. And chores. So, I mean, I've literally just been running around all day on, like, 3 hours of sleep. So, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to lay down. And she's like, this is dangerous. And I'm like, you know what? You're right. We can cancel the night. And she's like, no, because if we fall asleep now, we're getting up at 4 a.m. And nobody wants us to be up at 4 a.m.
No.
So.
I got to run to the bathroom.
Run.
So, I will be back.
Run as fast as you can. You can't catch me. I'm the poopy man. Or something. I don't know. That was a fail. I'm sorry. Gonna need to go to bed at 2 when I wake up at 6. Yeah, Mike, that's probably a good idea. Goofball. Blob gives Paige repeated head pats. I can imagine that's the sound, you know? Perkins, your sleep schedule's messed up too? Dang. I feel that. I've been trying to get on more of like a basic like day routine. And my body's been on the night schedule for 5 years. You know, I mean, hell, longer than Kyle and I have been together. So I definitely feel that. Trying to adjust is rough. It's I mean, I could do it, but like my whole body for like a whole month is just like no, sleep, no. So I get that. Patience. Oh, thank you, Bob. Let's go. Chicken Parmesan is like one of my favorite things to make. Would have loved to have that tonight, dude. Same. So I'm glad we're having the sandwiches because that's definitely high up on the list as well. It's hard when I have to be at work on a Saturday, April 9th, 2022. Did you miss work? Are you late? Are you late to work? Because I'm pretty sure April 9th is past. Or have you just never gotten off work? Like you started work on the 9th and just haven't stopped. Like, is that what's going on? I'm confused. You never worked the third shift. I don't blame you. It's rough. I mean, I say nights, but like realistically, I mean, I was a server, bartender, so I would, I'd be working till midnight, 1 or 2 a.m. and then I'd be up till 6 or 7 in the morning gaming, go back to sleep and be back up at noon. Gonna try that 5M server. I am going to, Mike. That was a really good suggestion. If you play it, absolutely, definitely gonna try it out. Apparently, Sprinkles has his up as well, so I'm gonna try that one. Also, I haven't found a good one. The other day, I went into one. Literally, some guy passed me in a car, and then like slid over and tapped me, called me an asshole. So what I do, I sped up and I rammed him, and then I went on my own way. And the cop pulled me over and was like, "Hey, what'd you do that for?" And then an admin came over and pulled me to the side, froze me, waited 25 minutes to, I guess, review the footage, and be like, "Hey, just so you know, you can't do that. Like, done." And I'm like, "No." Oh, you're talking to Mike. Oh, got you. Sorry, Curtis. My fault. I misread the.
Where are
That makes more sense now.
Where are we?
Right here. Hey, let's go.
Annie Antics!
Annie, thank you for the raid. Let's go.
Let's go!
King Antics. Let's go. Wreck Bull. Let's go.
Let's go! Thank you so much for the raid, mods. Can we get a shout out for Annie Antics, please? Awesome food and drink
Thank
streamer.
you for the raid.
So much fun to watch her streams, you guys.
Here, I got you.
Adorable dog. They are so much fun to watch. Annie, how was your stream? What'd you make today? Tell me all about it. Thank you guys for coming over from the raid. If you've never been here before, my name is Kyle. This is my other half, that funky monkey. We are doing some copycat Zaxby's today. So we're making some crinkle cut fries and some chicken tender sandwiches with buffalo and ranch. It's gonna be so good. We're super excited to have you. Welcome in to King Antics and Wreck Bull Stormfly FN1. It's actually DD. Hello. Is it Yevon? I don't know how to say it. Ivan? I guess Ivan maybe? Welcome in!
I would think, right? If we're wrong, definitely correct us, please.
Yes, please correct us. Poutine. Okay, so tell me.
Poutine sounds fantastic. What did you have on it? What were the toppings?
Yes, tell me all the things.
Everything.
Mrs.
Absolutely.
Flip loves poutine. She loves poutine. Thank you guys for being here. Guys, everybody who came in with Annie, tell me what you had for dinner. Welcome in, Raiders. We're so excited to have you.
Heck yeah.
Ivan, okay.
Evan.
Oh, I hate you, Evan. Okay, I hate you, Evan. I get it. All right.
I hate it.
All right. All right, that works
I
for
love
me.
it. I love
well,
it.
welcome in. Can I call you Evan? Does that work? Welcome in. Good to have you. But if you guys are new here, we do a lot of food and drink. We're starting to expand into more game nights and just chatting. We do trivia streams a lot. And we are just celebrating 2 years being on Twitch. I work full-time in mental health services, and we're super excited to be bringing this content to you as often as we can.
Heck yeah.
Sounds
Vice,
yummy.
we haven't eaten yet? Oh, dude.
We haven't either, so.
Yeah, same boat.
What are you thinking you're gonna have? Do you have an idea yet?
Fair question.
Annie did steak and bell peppers with mushroom and onion. Stop it. That sounds so good.
That does sound
I'm so hungry. Oh my
flippin'
gosh, that sounds so
tastic.
good. Celebrated 1 year. Congrats. Can we get some hype in the chat for Annie? Everybody put a hype emote. Your favorite hype emote.
Let's go.
That's awesome. Congratulations. That's super exciting.
Heck yeah.
I'm OCE, so I just had breakfast. Oh, about to have lunch. Let's go. What's going to be for lunch? Tell me the things. I know not everybody is at the part of the world where dinner time is happening, so that's.
Oh, it seems like everyone's nearing lunchtime because of Australia, and I get that. But lunch, look, breakfast. Everyone says is the most important meal of the day. I personally can skip breakfast, but a good lunch.
See, he says that, but he really just means that he eats in the middle of the day, and it doesn't matter what kind of food he'll eat.
Yeah, but it's a meal in between where breakfast should have been had and dinner will be had. So it'll be like right in the mid. We're gonna call that lunch.
Dang. All right, so
lunch.
So Evan had chili. Alley Cat had pizza and wings. Okay, I need to know the toppings of the pizza and the sauce of the wings. I need details. Come on, tell me the things. I'm a foodie here. Viceroy's in San Diego, maybe sushi or some Greek or a sandwich. I love some Greek food. Love me some Greek food.
Hold on, question. Do you call it a gyro or a euro?
Jerry! Jerry, thank you for giving that sub to Annie. Let's go. Annie, welcome to the Day Done subscriber family, my friend. Thank you, Cherry. Cherry, you did do it. There's literally proof. 2 lines up.
Just right off the rip. I didn't do it. Just to clarify.
That's your Prime song? No way! We love it. We love it.
Hey.
So hype,
Heck
right?
yeah.
It's so hype. Let's go.
So you pronounce it euro.
Euro, okay.
I always did too, but I hear it both ways. Like if you go in the south, everyone's like, it's euro.
So
and if you go to the north, it's gyro.
I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and they all call it a gyro, but... Rexus! forward the gift sub from Mr. Sprinkles to Perkins.
Let's go.
Let's go.
St. Gyro was ridiculous.
Chevy, how dare you? You live in Pittsburgh. Just accept it.
Oh no. Beef pizza,
no.
honey mustard for the dipping sauce. Ooh.
No.
What? What?
Sorry.
Oh. I didn't see that. Sorry. Good catch.
Rexes, thank you for the gift and sub to Chevy.
Not you. It's just something else.
Sorry.
But beef,
Weird
so it's a
messages.
beef pizza, honey mustard. Yeah, we're right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry. I was just trying to catch up. Rexes, thank you for that. Gifty.
Okay, so beef pizza, okay, we love honey mustard. We make a creamy honey mustard.
Homemade.
So we do mayonnaise, mustard, hot sauce, black pepper, and honey, and it's so good.
Really, it's just that simple. You just put a splash of hot sauce just to kind of activate the pepper, and it's absolutely fantastic.
Annie, I'm with you. I don't know why people bother. It's just like, really? Like, do you ever actually get a reaction? Like, I don't know.
Anyway, so
Yeah.
back to the pizza.
Yes.
When you say beef pizza, like, what other toppings you got on there? Is it like just like cheese and beef, or is it like a?
Like, what kind of sauce is on the pizza?
Yeah, like,
Tell me the sauce.
That's intriguing. We gotta definitely try. I'm already hooked.
Yes, absolutely.
Like a starving fish. I'm hooked.
We love pizza. We love pizza. Cherry, I saw you do it again. Cherry and Rexus, thank you guys for those gifted subs. Guys, if you're getting a gifted sub, please say thank you to the person who gifted it to you. Let's go enjoy your sub badge, and welcome to the Day Night subscriber family. Let's see. Yes, your family.
Let's go.
My Italian family members would look down on you. Oh, no!
What?
Listen, okay, so pizza in Italy is quite different than pizza here in the U.S.
Oh, I'm well aware.
But
I make, hands down, I gotta perfect the dough. So, like, the first honey dough that you made, with everything else that I do with it, if we put it on one of those, like the little pizza sheets, what do you call those? The pizza stone or the hot stone?
yeah, pizza stone.
Is it pizza stone?
Yeah.
Either that or an uni.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait till we have a house and we can have an outdoor pizza oven.
Oh, I'm gonna build us a brick oven.
But
It's gonna be authentic.
straight up though, like,
It's gonna be awesome.
so like Maurizio, so those of you who came over with Annie that are from Australia, Chef Maurizio, he Saz Place, thank you so much for coming in from the raid. Welcome.
Let's
Chef Maurizio, he does pizza and he doesn't put cheese on it sometimes. Like, he just does sauce with like dough, and I'm like, but that's not pizza. But where he's from, it is.
Yeah.
Colin took my phone while I took a quick shower. Oh, well, he didn't say anything terrible. So
He definitely did.
listen.
Listen, I'm gonna throw him right under the bus.
When Colin,
he said horrible things.
When Colin
I'm just kidding.
Colin types from Chevy's phone, he uses the emote of his face on either end of the message, so you know it's Colin talking. Because sometimes, like, Chevy will fall asleep on him, and he doesn't want to get up and get his phone or his laptop, so he'll just watch from her phone and just type as himself. But pizza is indeed always a winner, Annie. I'm with you for sure. Best pizza in the world is New Jersey pizza. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Look. There are some places up north that have some good pizza.
I mean,
There's some places up north that have some really good pizza.
maybe.
I forgot the guy's name on YouTube, but he goes around reviewing pizza restaurants.
As long as it's not Connecticut pizza.
It's New Haven style.
Listen.
New Haven style.
Every single New Haven style pizza I have ever seen looks burnt to a crisp. It's just not my thing. It's not my thing.
Looks like the way I cooked our dinner last night.
Do you like focaccia square pizza? You know what, Viceroy? There's actually a place in my hometown that had square pizza that was some of the best square pizza that there ever was. So, yes.
You know what I need to do?
Regular pizza, sauce, and yes, beef and cheese. Kid loves it. Let's go. You have to make sure to get San Marzano tomatoes. That's true. Those are the classic ones. Right? No cheese? Exactly, Annie. What holds the toppings on? Listen, we're here. We're here.
Love me pizza. Pizza is my favorite food in the whole wide world. I can eat pizza literally breakfast, noon, or night every single day. Still never get sick.
Did you just go get another beer?
I did for the batter.
Oh, I was going to say you have a beer right there. I was confused. Sorry.
Yeah, it's the warm one. That was the cold.
Let's see. I can see why your kids would like that. I'd forgive you. Yes. Easy, easy, easy. Had you work and came back to see you raid out. Hope you had a good stream. Yes. All of a sudden, I'm into Monster Energy drinks.
Wait, how are we doing this? Are we doing dry, wet? Dry? Or are we just doing straight wet?
Let's just do wet and throw it in. What's your favorite?
favorite
What?
flavor of Monster Energy drinks. I used to like the rehab ones, the peach and raspberry
See,
teas.
I really enjoyed the coffee flavors, like the
I never had
like
those,
the
though.
Irish cream or the the Java,
I never had those.
mocha Java bean or something like that. I really liked the coffee ones.
Huh.
I really did.
Mrs. Flip says Carson would eat nothing but pizza all day, every day if I let him. Moral of the story, Funky's 12 years old.
First of all, I'm 13. Get it right, okay?
He's 12 and 3/4. Straight up, I was teasing Colin about that the one night because he was making this thing that just sounded like a 12-year-old would eat it, and
Listen, if a 12-year-old would eat it, you know it's good. That's all
it
I'm
was
saying.
like a dino nugget casserole thing, or like a chicken patty casserole.
It was
13 in July. There you go.
13. There you go.
Hi Swan, how are you?
Listen, you're not. If you keep it up, you're not going to be invited to my party. Okay?
Who do you think is hosting your party?
Me.
Fair enough.
I
I'm
don't-
addicted to coffee. I've never. Okay, so Viceroy, what's your favorite kind of coffee drink? Do you drink it with cream? Do you add milk and sugar? I drink coffee every day, so I'm a big coffee fan. I think I got everybody's messages. If I missed anything, you guys, during the raid and everything, please feel free to copy and paste your message again. Looks like Stormfly is having some leftover vegetable soup with pulled
Ooh,
chicken.
That still
Ooh.
sounds great.
I used to love
Absolutely.
vegetable soup with like the potato chunks.
Heck yeah,
yes, yes.
Hold on. When are we making loaded baked potato soup? Because you had mentioned that the other
We
day.
could do it next week.
Fat boy kind of liked that idea.
Real question is, would you have breakfast and dessert pizza as part of your pizza every meal, or stick with savory throughout?
First of all, so you got to do like your main dish pizzas first, right? And then you go into your exotic stuff like the mac and cheese pizzas, your taco pizzas, things like that, and you got to finish it off with a beautiful. My favorite, it's a hold on, what was it? Butterscotch. It was like a butterscotch cream pizza. And then of course you got like any dessert pizza, yes, all day.
We had this.
But you gotta do it in that order.
See?
Start with the basics.
See, that's Colin.
Pizza
typing.
roll, dino nugget casserole. The pizza rolls burst on top of the dino nuggies. Yes,
See, because he has
Yes.
Colin emotes on either end.
yes, I love it.
You're just chilling in bed. Let's go.
It's definitely a gift from the heavens. Cheeseburger pizza I've had from what was that place? It wasn't Johnny's. There, I don't know if you lived there before the pizza place that was before Johnny's.
No, I mean I lived so far away that I wouldn't have stopped there.
It's fair.
I used to stop at the Chick-fil-A or
There was
the.
one, I don't remember what it was called. It was like a CC's buffet, but it was like upscale or something. Like I don't know. It was like a little bit better, but not really.
I used to stop at the
Hungry Howie's.
What? No.
I'm trying to remember the name
Hungry
of it.
Howie's is a chain.
Yeah, I mean it was a chain, whatever it was.
But yeah, I used to stop at the Moe's and the Chick-fil-A on my way to and from cases at the Children's Hospital
Fair
or
enough.
going to
I'm
Emory.
just trying to remember. But anyway, what I was getting at is they had an awesome cheeseburger pizza, and it was the first time I've ever had one, and I was hooked.
Now listen, cheeseburger pizza
It's the
sounds
pickles.
pretty epic.
It's
but
the pickles.
Dire Fox!
Dire Fox!
Let's go!
Yes, sir.
Can we get a shout out for Dire Fox? Thank you for the raid! Sorry, yelling. Dire Fox, thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. What'd you stream today? Tell us how it went. Guys, if you're not following Dire Fox, awesome game content over on
Heck yes.
on the channel. Go show some love. Mrs. Flip, so you don't like pineapple on pizza? Sad day.
First of all, I don't care who you are, what you believe in, or anything else. Pizza belongs on pineapple. It's the 11th commandment, okay?
Science!
Thou
You
shalt
snuck
put
in!
pizza on pineapple.
No, let's go. Dire Fox, how was your stream? We're doing okay. We're tired and we're excited for food. How about you?
Oh, I'm so excited for food.
Hunting Fox, welcome in. First time chatter. Thank you for being here. Science, how are you?
Science,
We
what's up, babe?
appreciate you. Let's
What's
go. Okay, so yes, the pickles are definitely the thing. So Annie,
Yes.
we actually made a pizza one time.
Oh, it was the Chick-fil-A chicken pizza.
We made a Chick-fil-A chicken pizza once.
Like a chicken sandwich.
So
it had
basically,
sorry, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So
It was so good.
We took like the concept of a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. So I cut chicken into bite-sized cubes and we soaked it in pickle juice and buttermilk. And then we breaded it like Chick-fil-A does with a little bit of powdered sugar in the batter, fried it up, put it on a pizza with French fries, pickles, and homemade Chick-fil-A sauce and cheese, some like olive oil, garlic, some herbs.
It was next level.
It was so good.
She's over here thinking in 2033.
The only thing that was the problem was the Chick-fil-A sauce needed some heat. It was a sweet sauce because it's like a barbecue based. So it ended up being like a little bit like unbalanced. Like it needed a kick.
It was way
But
too sweet.
It was a fantastic concept that we need to rework and we haven't done it since.
Yeah, we just add like a little bit of black pepper or maybe even red pepper flakes to it.
Absolutely.
Or if you want to add some barbecue sauce, we've got some pretty mild barbecue sauce.
Yeah,
It's got a little kick.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, sure. That barbecue sauce is 2 million Scoville that he made.
Roughly.
My game, Subnautica, glitched out and crashed. Played Car Mechanic Sim instead. Oh, let's go.
Hey,
Nice.
question. Since you play Subnautica, have you ever played it in VR? I found out today it was VR, like playable in VR, and I was just kind of curious if... I mean, apparently it's true, but like, is it worth it playing in VR, I would wonder? I've never played it. I've got it. I've had it for like 2 years, never played it.
Okay, so let's see. I missed a couple messages here. Science, how are you guys? Guys, if you're not following Science, Ballant and Lita are amazing. They stream 7 days a week with science content. Cocktails, looking under the microscope, talking about science fiction. There's another pack of chicken, so if that smells bad, throw it out. All kinds of good stuff. They do games, they do art. They're amazing. Go show them some love. Hashtag science for partner first, not us.
Darn tootin'.
And we're so glad to have you guys here. Viceroy, did we meet in college? Actually, no. I graduated from college in 2016, and Funky and I met about exactly a year after that.
I said we met in 2017.
Yeah, we met in 2017. So
She was on Tinder. I was like, dang, you cute. Like, what are you doing tonight and no other time? And then she's like, you're not allowed to leave me. And I was like, oh, God.
This is so not how it went.
It's not. Our first date went horrible. She dipped out. I went to the bathroom. And before I got out, like I literally was like walking out of the bathroom, and she was running, trying to escape out the door.
This is still not how it happened.
That's exactly.
He's gonna make me tell the story, isn't he?
Yep.
Pizza belongs on pineapple. You lost me. What? Come on. Pineapple belongs on pizza, and pizza belongs on pineapple. Annie says amen. Annie's with it. Annie's with it.
Amen.
Colin, yes, pizza belongs on pineapple. But Dark, I'm sorry your game, or Dyer, excuse me, Dark. Dyer, I'm sorry that your game glitched out. I hope that the stream ended up being good with Car Mechanic. I've never played that. Chick-fil-A pizza sounds amazing. Listen, it was legit. Just needed a little bit of kick and it would have been good. Honestly, if we would have tossed the nuggets in some buffalo at the end, or did a hot sauce drizzle, that would have saved it.
It really would have. Next time, that's exactly what we're going to do. A little hot sauce on it.
Guys, we are also 4 subs away from deep fried pizza. Just saying. If we hit that goal, deep fried pizza's happening. Deep fried pizza. We're going to make a pizza.
I mean, in all fairness, I think deep fried pizza's happening.
We're going to cut the slices. We're going to batter them, and we're going to fry it. It's going to be legendary. Legendary. Yes, Alley Cat is with me.
Let's go. Thank you for the gifties.
Thank you for the 5 gifted. That's the sub goal. All right. We got to find the time. Let's go. Annie, thank you so much.
Do you have something planned for Saturday?
I don't.
Let's do it Saturday.
Annie paying forward the gifts up from Cherry to Chef Steve 330, Dan Loves Donuts, Picozy, Dana's Kitchen, and Bearded Pineapple. Some amazing people in that 5-pack. Annie, thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Says, I love a goal. We appreciate you. All right, guys, deep fried pizza. Let's talk about the toppings that are going on this deep fried pizza, though. This is going to be legendary. It's going to be hard to execute without it being too oily. We're not worried about too oily. We just want to see if we can accomplish it without it exploding. For the first time, and then we'll worry about oil after.
Oh, it's gonna be good. I think we should try it in multiple different ways first.
I think so.
Like do one, experiment, kind of mess with it. Another one, experiment, mess with it,
Oh, Viceroy, your little brother made a recipe like that before? Let's go with the chicken. It's so good.
Heck yeah.
Colin's wearing your merch shirt. Maverick went to sit on his chest, so Mav says hi. Hi, Maverick.
Aww.
Hello. Do a buffalo Chick-fil-A pizza. Yes. Having a very hard week going to sleep. Good night, Kyle. Oh, NMD, I'm sorry to hear that you're having a hard week. We love your face. Get some rest.
Get some rest for sure.
Take care of you. School is almost over. You got this.
You got it.
Never played it either. I feel too scared to play it, even non-VR. Really? Why? Kyle and Funky. No. Shush, Paige. No.
See, I usually do like shooter games like Call of Duty and whatever, but anyone who's played Call of Duty within the past like 3 months knows how terrible it is.
How dare you, Mike? Funky didn't eat on the first date. He should have known how this was going to go.
You know what's funny is I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't.
Wow.
I sure didn't.
Wow.
Not until I got home.
I had a small plate of nachos before going out to meet him for a drink because I hadn't eaten all day at work.
I tried to go grab food, and she was like, nah.
No, you didn't.
Did I not? No,
No.
you're right, because I was trying to keep it cash.
Yeah.
You know, calm, cool, and collected. And she didn't like it.
It was weird.
What do you mean it was weird? You straight up, I went to the bathroom, literally an hour in. I get out, and she's already out of her stool from the bar, walking to the door, and I'm like, hey, whoa, hey, listen,
No.
what's going on? Let me at least pay, like, if you want to go, like, it's cool. Like, whatever. She's like, oh, I already covered the tab. I gotta go. I got stuff to do with it. She's like, I got court in the morning. I gotta go. As she's like scooting towards the door, right?
Please. Oh, please.
Door's over here. She's just like, oh yeah, I gotta.
All right, everybody pull up a chair. It's story time.
Oh god.
It's story time. Pull up a chair.
She's mad because she knows I'm right and
Pull
she
up
wants
a
to
chair.
defend it.
Pull up a chair. Pull up a chair.
In all fairness, I get it.
Get yourself a chair. Are we ready? Let me know when you have your chair. Okay, so we met on Tinder, right? And we texted for a little bit. And what's funny is we only probably matched because both of us were at work at the time. And we would have been like too far apart otherwise. But
Like,
we matched.
it was just the right place at the right time.
Yeah, straight up like, all right, I just, match on my lunch break, whatever. And
Which goes to show there is a purpose.
And straight up, we ended up, like, we're texting, and he's like, hey, I have, like, an hour commute home from where I'm at work. Can I call you? And I'm like, all right, sure. He thought I was a robot. He didn't think I was real. So,
The only other person I matched with was a robot.
yeah. So,
We had a great conversation for like 5 messages, and all of a sudden it was like, hey, check out this website. Here's my link. And I was like, what is this? They're like, great. I was like, you almost got me there.
yeah. So, we talk on the phone. We have a great conversation, and he's like, hey, it's my brother's birthday, so I'm going to stop in and say hey to him, but would you want to meet up tonight for a drink? Mind you, I've been on the phone with him for an hour, so I have...
Joe! Thick and Dro 24.
Dro says before story time, Zaxby's Nibbler's meal with the tongue torch instead of
We're
Zax
doing
sauce.
that. We're doing that.
Yeah, wait.
And check this out.
Tinder, what on earth is this real? Funky Seth Charmer. Yes, it actually was Tinder that we met. We did meet on Tinder.
So to match the sauce, Dro, what I've done here, and I did this the other day, and I should have done it on stream. I did it that night that we had talked. So I put it in this Carolina Reaper. Oh, this is the Carolina Reaper. Hold up.
Is this one?
Yeah.
Here you go.
I don't want the Carolina Reaper. Did I put it in the wrong bottle? I don't know if I put it in the wrong bottle or the right bottle. Oh, it's definitely this one. This one's too thin now. I definitely screwed these up. Anyway, so basically what I did is I got a little bit of Carolina Reaper sauce, just like 4, 5, 6, 7, or 8, like small globs. Mixed it with a bunch of Texas Pete, a little bit of black pepper, shake it up, bam, you got yourself the Insanity sauce. That's just Texas Pete. I could use that bottle.
Yeah.
So good. Not too spicy, not like extremely over the top, but the flavor is almost spot on. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. Would it not be toppings inside the pizza? No, there would be toppings inside the deep fried pizza for sure.
Oh, heck yeah.
Try some dough by itself, and you can always add cinnamon sugar. Yes, do like little dough bites, Annie. That's an amazing idea. I like that.
That is a good
We
idea.
could do like a icing to dip it in too, or chocolate. Test out small pieces of dough. Vice versa on the same plane as Annie there. I like it. Dire Fox is posting a clip of Subnautica so you can get an idea of what happened.
Yes. So I've seen like clips. I've never actually like sit down and seen a gameplay. So when are you going live again to play it? Like if you're playing it again, I will definitely pop in and watch.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like I said, I've got it, never played it.
Dro, thank you again for the biddies. We appreciate you.
Dro, thank you.
Vice versa says, I go for pure Valorant. That leads to large amounts of rage and desk climbing. He plays Call of Duty, so we know the same is true. Paige says, I love this, oh my god. And Chevy has to go because she has court in the morning. All right, bye, Chevy. AKA Colin trolling me. You guys, we do indeed love our hot sauce. We do. Okay, so story time. So we have this phone call, right? And he's like, hey, would you want to meet for a drink tonight? Now, mind you, at the time, I was working for Child Protective Services as an investigator. So if you know anything about that world, I was investigating reports of abuse and neglect against parents and taking kids out of their homes when it was not safe. It's not a fun job. I don't recommend it. And I had a really bad day. I had to take some kids into foster care because the situation was unsafe. when you take kids into foster care in the state of Georgia, you have to go to court within 24 hours to prove that basically what happens is you call the attorney for your county, and they and your supervisor give you the approval to call the judge in your county to get a temporary order for custody. Then at that point, you go in with the police, you take the kids into custody, and then you have to go to court in 24 hours to prove in a court hearing.
So that's how we met. She was trying to lock me up, and we just fell in love. No, I'm just kidding.
You have to go to court and prove that the kids are supposed to stay in foster care. The parents get a chance to make their case to get them back, right? And so that day I took kids into foster care, so I had a rough day. I had a very busy day. I didn't eat lunch. So I get home and I'm like, all right, listen. It's like in Georgia it's called a package store, but you guys would know it as a liquor store. So I stop there, I get some strong beers. By the time we hang up the phone, I've already had 2.5 strong beers and I've had like no food. So this is a problem, right? So then I'm like freaking out because I'm like, I really like him and I have no first date outfit picked out. So I like scramble to shower, go to the date with my hair like half wet. I still actually have every piece but the pants of the outfit that I wore on our first date. The pants just don't fit. I outgrew them. But everything else I still have. And I threw that on, like shoved some like cheese nachos in the oven, ate like 4 bites or whatever and went, right? And so he's like, you pick, like we'll go to a place near you, just tell me where to meet you. So I picked a place that was familiar and a place that was fun because it was like, okay, so even if like we're like having a hard time making conversation, there's arcade games, there's hockey on, like we could like connect on that, right? So he walks into the bar. First of all, he calls me on his way and he's like, I can't find it. And I'm like, it's really easy to find. It was a place in Athens, Georgia called Max Canada.
I didn't hang out in that.
He didn't, but I lived there. And the bar has like these windows, and on the windows outside it says MAXX. So he thought it was a strip club.
Literally, you see the 2 X's side by side, my brain automatically is like, no.
So he walks past it, and then like he calls.
Or yes, depending on the day.
so he walks past it, and he's calling me. He's like, hey, like I can't find it, and I explained to him like how to get there. And he's like, oh, like are you outside? I'm like, no, I'm inside at the bar. He goes to walk into the bar, and apparently he had left his wallet in the car. So he goes up to this is a college town, so they check everyone's ID because tons of people.
The bouncer at the door, but literally we're like I don't know, 10 feet apart, maybe.
Basically.
A little bit like double our distance now. Like so, she's just at the end and she just turns and looks, and I was like this, but she didn't see me apparently go like.
No. So I see the bouncer stop him, and then he turns around, and I'm like, oh my god, he just saw me and left. Like I apparently didn't look like my pictures, like he didn't want to meet with me. So I'm like, screw it. Like, I got all dressed. Like, I'm all disappointed. I'm at least going to have a beer. So I order a beer, right? And then, like, 10 minutes later, he comes back.
I had to park, like a mile away.
It's a busy college town. But I guess he wasn't expecting, because he didn't live in a college town, to need his ID, because he was a regular at some of the places that he used to hang out at where he didn't need one. So then he walks in, and he comes and, like, leans over, and I'm like, oh, you're here. He's like, yeah, I'm sorry I left my wallet in the car. So I was, like, already kind of suspicious, right? So we talked for a while. And I had told him that I couldn't stay out long because I had to be at court at 8 a.m. and I had a long day.
You did tell me in your defense, I get that.
I did. And so then I went to the bathroom and came out, and we had, he ordered another. And basically, I had already finished almost a whole beer when he got there. So I ordered another one. When he went to the bathroom, I was like, all right, well, this is about the time I need to go.
She didn't say a damn word about it.
So I knew the
conversation.
I knew the bartender. So I had been there before, so I paid the tab. And he came out and he was like, oh, like, do you want another round? And I was like, I actually have to go. I have court in the morning. He's like, can I walk you to your car? I'm like, sure. So he walks me to the car.
That's not how it went. She's already reluctant because she's halfway out the door. And I was like, ah! Which I should have been like, you know what? Good riddance. I'm totally kidding. Mwah. Years later, here we are.
5 years later. Almost. And so, actually, almost exactly 5 years because our anniversary
our
was
first
like
date would be
it was like Monday basically.
Yeah.
So then he goes to walk me to the car. I parked like right in front of the bar, and he's like, "Hey, like, will you at least text me when you get home and let me know that you got there safely?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just don't think that I'm creepy and weird because I live a mile from the bar, so it's gonna be in like 2 minutes." So I text him right when I pulled into the driveway, like.
I had just gotten to my car, and I'm like,
and he's like, "Oh, you really meant that?" I'm like, "Yeah, I did." So then this was a Wednesday. For those of you who haven't been here for a while, Funky is divorced and has 2 kiddos. So Thursday he had the kids, so he couldn't do anything. And Friday he had to work late. So Saturday, he texted me and he's like, hey, like, I'm out in the area. Would you want to get lunch today? And I was like, actually, I made plans with my sorority sister today, but could you do dinner instead? Well, in the time that it took for him to read my response.
No.
All right.
Your response came, hey, I'm out, I'm not doing stuff with my sorority sisters. Maybe we can do something another time.
And
right? This was at like noon. It was before lunch.
So he didn't answer, and I still wanted to follow up. I'm like, could you do dinner instead?
This was at like 3:30. I had already made plans.
So he called his brother and was like, yo, like, the girl doesn't want to hang out, whatever. Do you want to come over tonight?
Yeah, I was like, come down, let's play some video games.
And hang out.
Let's hang out, and then we'll go paintballing the next morning. I was like, look, just stay over.
Now, mind you, we had previously talked about potentially doing paintball on Sunday.
Yeah, you said no, so I just...
No, it was not set in stone. It was not set in stone.
I wanted it set... Basically, if I suggest something, we're doing it.
So I had not agreed because I had never played paintball. So Wednesday's our first date. Thursday he has the kids. Friday he works late. And Saturday he asked me for lunch. I'm like, oh, could you do dinner instead? So when he gets out of work and see like his next appointment and sees my text, he's like, oh yeah, how about I make you dinner? And I was like, wow, that escalated quickly. I'm like, sure. So I go home and like rush to shower and get a first date that date outfit together that like I didn't really get to do the first time, like to really do it up. So I put on a nice maxi dress, earrings, necklace, full makeup and hair.
She was looking good, I'm not gonna lie.
The works, right? Paint the toenails, all the things, right? So I go over, and like as I'm getting ready, he calls me he's so cute. Calls me so many times from the grocery store. He's like, so like, what do you like to eat? I'm like, I'm not picky. He's like, do you have any food allergies? No, I don't. He's like, all right, what do you want? I'm like, I don't know, Italian, Mexican, comfort food. Pick between those three. He's like, perfect. Then he calls me, he's like, steak, chicken, or veggie? I'm like, any. He's like, all right, all three. Calls me again, like, red wine, white wine, beer. I'm like, doesn't matter. All three.
Got all three.
So then I show up, he's making me dinner, and his brother walks in and is like...
He goes, hey man, sorry that bitch stood you out.
And he's like looking over like, oh shit.
Because she's out of eyesight from the front door or something.
Yeah. So that's how I met his brother. That was fun.
Oh.
That was fun. So that was Saturday night, and I spent the night on Saturday night, and Sunday we went paintballing, and that night we decided to make it official, and we moved in together like 2 weeks later.
Tell him the paintball story.
I will.
Let's see if you can tell it as good as I do.
We moved in together 2 weeks after that, and we have been together for 5 years at the end of this month. So it worked out okay, even though the first day.
We moved real fast.
We did move real fast. But we both had bad relationships before we knew what we wanted, right? So, paintballing. I've never been paintballing before in my life. Don't know anything about it. Terrified, but wanted him to like me, wanted his friends to like me, wanted his brother to like me, whatever. So I go, right?
I like you.
So we go paintballing, and I was hiding behind something. I end up being the last alive on my team. So it's like me, him, his brother's girlfriend at the time. They're all out from getting shot. And this kid comes up.
It's 1v1.
It's 1v1, me versus him. That's the end of the game. And he comes up. He's like me to Funky's range. And he pulls his gun and shoots me right in the hip bone. And I was like, oh, So I start to raise my gun like, oh, screw you. You're not going to shoot me that close range.
No. See, she makes it sound all like, kind of like maybe she got a little aggressive. She's down behind a barrier. Straight up just bent like around the corner ready for this guy to pop out. He runs up and instead of saying, hey, mercy, he knows it's 1v1. Point blank, goes, and unloads like 4 or 5 on her. She comes from this angle, right? She comes like this. Just starts swinging. She's ready to just, ting, knock this dude out. We're all on the sidelines like, he's a minor.
It was his 16th birthday party, so I had to stop.
And that's the moment I fell in love. I was like, you know what? She's the one for me.
Yeah, we actually met one of his friends at the... I don't remember the guy's name, but we ran into someone you knew at the course, and he was just like, yeah, this is my girlfriend. And I was like, oh, okay, all right. Cool.
That was an old buddy of mine. I hadn't seen him in years prior to that.
Yeah.
I think the last time I saw him, he went to alternative school freshman year.
Yeah. Hi, Minnie Moonstorm. Sorry, we were doing story time. How are you? Good to see you. Dire Fox says, hopefully next Wednesday if I get my save back up, 6:30 p.m. I keep the VODs on YouTube too. Okay, perfect. I'll send Funky your stuff so he can check it out.
Absolutely.
Skids, thank you for the lurk. Yes, Chevy, don't recommend the job. Dire Fox sounds crazy, right? Annie, I love this.
So, just to let everyone know, these kind of oxidized a little bit.
Not too
but
bad,
not
though.
nearly as bad. So that's why I stick them in the freezer.
For an like that's the worst of it. Right
Yeah,
there.
it got a little brown, a little
bad.
amber. I guess really is what it's not even brown. It's just amber.
Yeah.
But that's why we throw them in the freezer. Also, it's gonna get the outside really crunchy.
Yeah.
Inside really like soft, moist.
Yes.
I don't know what you call it.
Yes.
Deliciousness.
Yes, for sure. People don't like the word moist, so we say soft.
I like moist. I'm gonna go with moist.
Chevy says, "Gasp! You better watch out, Funky, or Jacques is gonna steal Kyle away."
Hey, Jacques could try. I'll take that little puppet on. You know what I'm saying? Show him who's boss.
Paige says that's amazing. Mike says, "First date, Funky sees you and runs. Second date, his brother calls you a bitch. You can get through anything." Exactly right. Exactly.
He did till you walked in and was like, "I'm sorry, that bitch stood you up, man."
He lived with us for like 3 months, like a year later too. So we got over it. It was fine. Going for the pistol whip, you know it. Yeah. Moxie D, welcome in. How are you today? Hipster Cook says, "Dumb punk," right? Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, in all fairness, that close, you always call Mercy. Like that's what it is, just Mercy. That's it.
I had welts on my hip bones.
Oh, dude, her bruise.
I was, oh my God.
It was rough. And I went no pads, no shirt, just plain shorts.
Yeah.
Also, if you play at that course, you gotta just, if it's a dirt course, invest in some cleats. Because I never did that, and my shoes were very, very bald on tread.
Yeah, he slipped a lot. We had to go back. Basically, that night, his brother and his brother's girlfriend were like, "Hey, do you guys want to go get Mexican and like go out to a movie?" And we got back and took showers. He's like, "Do you want to just hang here and like make a pizza?" And I was like, "Yeah, that actually sounds better." And that's when he asked me to be his girlfriend.
Damn right.
Except I didn't realize that he asked me at first.
I said, why don't we make this exclusive?
You said official, not exclusive.
I said exclusive.
You did not say
I
exclusive.
said exclusive.
You did
I
not
know
say
for a fact I said
exclusive.
exclusive. You
You
know
did
how I
not
know?
say exclusive.
Because I said it.
He didn't say it.
I said it.
He didn't.
When in doubt, I said it.
He said official. And so
said
then I was
exclusive.
like, by the way, like I want it to be exclusive. He's like, yeah, like I just wanna tell my kid's mom before we, do anything on social media just so
She's
like
mad.
listen.
She's.
Listen.
You can have it. She's the one who really made it official because I wasn't clear. That was my fault. I apologize.
He was like nervous, so he like made it like vague language, and I was like, just so you know, like if this is gonna be a thing, like I want to be exclusive.
I told you I was dumb as a box of rocks when we first met too.
Yeah.
So it could have just been my stupidity being like, hey, you want to date a redneck like me?
Okay.
It's crossed.
But yeah, so then from
Or
there,
something, I don't know.
From there, we basically our first date was like an hour, and our second date was Saturday from
And Sunday.
dinner into Monday night.
Oh, that's right, it was Monday,
It was
Memorial
Memorial Day weekend, so I spent Saturday night, Sunday night there, and then Monday night I had to go home because I had to feed Cat. He had been home by himself for a day and a half. I had to check on him. I didn't have any roommates, so. And we moved in together 2 weeks later because we basically spent alternating nights between my house and where he was living at the time, and it just made no sense.
Yeah.
It
It was her move too. She was like, "Hey, you just want to move in?" And I was like, what?"
It was so
Sure.
funny. We told my parents, and my mom was like, "If that's what you want, you said that you think this is it, so do it." My dad's like, "You got tools?"
Plenty of tools.
He's like, "Yes, sir." He's like, "All right, whatever." He trusts me. We told his parents, and his dad was like, "This is the dumbest idea I've ever heard." Showed him. Paige says, "I met my boyfriend Jacob on a dating app in 2019. A few days after I got out of a relationship, we thought we were catfishing each other. He video chatted me. He was the same guy in the picture. We were supposed to meet in person in 2020, and then COVID hit. So 2021, we were both in school. 2022, we finally go on our first date at a ramen and sushi place. He eats an entire sushi roll, a big bowl of ramen. We went to a local livestock show and rodeo. He learned how to dance country just for me, as when I knew he was the one. He ain't even country, like the lifestyle, into that much. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome."
Hell yeah. See, I turned her on to country music.
He did.
She's like, "I don't like country music," and I was like, "Really? How about some of this?" And she was like, "Oh, okay. You know what? Okay."
Yes, we are arguing like an old married couple. You're right.
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Yeah. Hi, I am Death. You've never heard of Zaxby's? Where do you live? What part of the world? It's a fast food chain. It's awesome. Having tuna with chalupa, lemon, pepper, and lemon pepper. Sounds good, Fast Squirrel. Let's go. Hipster Cook says, "I've known my girlfriend Pamela Henderson for 38 years.
Hey, first of all, Pamela Henderson and Angelina Jolie are some of the most loyal women you'll ever meet.
By the way, story time is over. Thank you for listening.
Pamela Henderson, Angelina Jolie.
sorry, I bumped the camera. My bad, guys.
Way to go. There's only one Zaxby's near my house. Oh, dang, Viceroy.
So basically,
Fair. Oh, and Death says Colorado. So
Okay.
that's. I've never been to Colorado. No, I have been to Colorado, but not like out.
so what we're doing
Snowboarding
is we're
once.
making a Zaxby's sandwich. So it's on Texas toast. It's square bread that's thick cut, and we're gonna toast it.
It's Snowshoe Mountain in Colorado.
I have no
I
idea.
think that's what it's called, Snowshoe. It's been years. God, it's been years.
And then we're deep frying some chicken fingers. We battered them in flour,
12 years ago.
cornstarch, and beer. And we're making crinkle cut fries. And once we do the chicken fingers, they're gonna get tossed in some hot sauce. You okay?
Mother, fucking son of a.
Are you okay? Yikes, that sounded like it hurt. He went to swing the Pam and he hit the faucet. Yikes.
I'm taking 5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Split my fingernail right open.
Oh, ouch. Hi, Sprinkles. How are you? So yeah, so we're doing Texas toast, toasted. And then here's our chicken fingers that we made. They're a beer battered chicken finger. Look how crispy. If you like ASMR, listen to that. Crispy, right? We're gonna toss those in some hot sauce and then drizzle ranch on the sandwich and serve it with crinkle cut fries. So, got Jennifer Love Handed. That's a creative one. I've never heard of that one before. Sprinkles, how are you? You're still awake, dude. Get some sleep. What are you doing? Look perfect. Thank you, thank you. Never had a girlfriend, so don't know what love is, but I'm cool with it. Listen, it's not everybody's thing, you know? You find it eventually. I think you find the person you're supposed to find when you're supposed to find them. I did not expect to meet my person on a dating app. I never thought I would even be on a dating app, and it ended up working out to be the best thing ever. And we've been together for almost 5 years. And to be completely honest, it was the most, like, every time anybody ever said in a movie, in a book, in whatever, that, like, when you know, you know, I was like, yeah, that's so cliche. You just don't. You do. When you know, you know. Like, just like, when you find the person you're meant to be with, you just understand. You know. Only just going to college, so same. You got plenty of time. You got plenty of time. We're almost 30, so we've been there, done that. Girl, same, right? When you know, you know. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. I see you, I see you. Alright, we're going to spray this with some nonstick spray. Put some bread on to toast it. Yes, when you know is very true for sure. Best relationship was with someone across the country in Cali. Well, hey, you know, it happens. Some issues, just messing around, finding everything in the server. Anyone is more than welcome to join. Did an 18-hour stream, still awake. Dude, Sprinkles, get some sleep, my friend. Get some sleep. I'm going to ask Funky when he comes back in if he wants more than one sandwich before I put those in. But yeah, you guys can see the bread is, if you've never had Texas toast before, it's super thick. Right, that's great. So, that's the classic for Zaxby's. Jacob's literally got that feeling when we were video chatting when we first met in person that confirmed I knew he's the one. Absolutely. Absolutely. You just know. It's hard to explain, but you just know. And I think we're going to toss the french fries in some danos when they come out. Which, speaking of the fries, I'm going to give them a check and give them a little toss in the fryer. Make sure they're doing okay. Great for Hong Kong French toast. What's Hong Kong French toast? You don't like crust on your bread? Fair enough. If you don't, you could just do bread without the crust. But this is like the classic Zaxby's sandwich that has the Texas toast. You love it? Yeah, same page. I do too. I do too. I'm interested to learn more about Hong Kong French toast, though. That sounds good. Sounds good. Today is my mama's birthday. She's out to dinner. I talked to her before stream. She went out with my dad and my sister, and I think my sister's boyfriend went too. But do I do butter on my toast? Not on these ones, but you could. We're gonna do some ranch and hot sauce on the chicken fingers and put it between the toast. That'd be good. Good. Classic Zaxby's. While my phone screwed up, didn't show me the message. She came to New Jersey for a week. After that fact, I had a voicemail that said, I had a great time with you last night, Brad. I'm not Brad. Yikes, Mike. That's awful.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta call back.
No, Mike said his best relationship was with somebody who lived across the country in Cali. She came to New Jersey for a week, and after that, she left him a voicemail that said, I had a great night with you, Brad.
Rude.
And he's not Brad. Rude.
He's Mark.
How was your hand?
It's good. Sorry, that hurt like hell.
I'm sure that it did. Are you okay? Everybody's
I'm
like,
good.
yeah.
Sorry, that was my
Oh,
bad.
and she left the voicemail before she came out. My phone didn't show that I had it. Oof. So she was seeing Brad before she came to see you. That stinks. What a Rooney Dooney. What is that show? What a bitch. What a Rooney Dooney. I can't remember what that show is. It's from a show.
I agree. What a bitch.
What Rooney? I'm gonna find it. Dooney. Oh, it's from that 70s show. What a bitch. It is triple or quad layer French toast with jam, spread, or butter between the layers. Crust falls off, deep fried in a wok. That sounds fantastic.
It really
So
does.
Texas Toast is Hipster Cook is telling me about using Texas Toast for Hong Kong French toast. So you do 3 layers with jam or like a spread in between the bread,
Ooh.
and then you deep fry it in a wok.
That sounds good.
Right? Brad was my friend, although he lives in Cali, and I'm thinking she was trying to make Brad jealous, so he was mad at me. But I was like, I don't know anything. Oh, yikes. This sounds like a complicated story, Mike.
Look, when in doubt, you know nothing.
Question, did you want 2 sandwiches or 1 sandwich? Because I didn't ask you before I...
We have enough to make 1 sandwich piece.
Okay, well then let's do that.
It's either that or open up the other package.
Works for me. I just wanted to know to do
And I don't know about you, but I'm going to fall asleep fairly early tonight.
Yeah, I just wanted to know...
This and a bunch of fries is going to be perfecto.
Just wanted to know what you wanted for bread before I put it in.
So basically what I'm doing for the chicken is I'm putting a small drizzle of Texas Pete on it. And then I'm going to do some Frank's Red Hot to basically bind it because it's a lot thicker.
Do you need this bottle or do you want me to throw it out?
No. Throw it out. So just like that, ba-bow. Give it a little twirl. Needs a little bit more on a little
bit, yeah.
A little bit more.
Bread cooked in butter, then covered in butter, then fried. It's practically eating veggies. Viceroy, I see you.
I mean, 1,000%.
Listen, if you dip a potato into ketchup, it's salad. Vegetable free. I still gotta cook a meal for Jacob. We live 2.5 hours away from each other. He ain't allergic to anything. Ooh, you gotta pick something that's like romantic.
Yes.
Y'all look at those. I showed them to you before we put the sauce on.
And just another little quick drizzle of Texas Pete, just because Texas Pete has a little bit more kick than Frank's Red Hot. But putting the two together makes it a thick bite. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to swirl it like this. You see how it's twirling in? Mm-hmm. And then plop it.
My wrist doesn't do
Get a
that.
little spin and plop.
My wrist doesn't do that.
So basically just get some mobile and then whoop. And then bam, you got yourself a good mixture.
Haven't had any relationships that went normal? Dang.
Splat out.
Look at those.
Straight up delicious.
Bloody Fantastic works well with coconut caramel sauce. Oh.
Okay.
Rest Eagle Mike, I saw a commercial for Visit New Jersey, and my only thought was, aren't the people in New Jersey trying to visit anywhere but New Jersey? Oh, no. So many Texas-based things. Do you live in Texas? No, we live in Florida. Texas Pete is just a brand of hot sauce, though. Gotta order sushi. Ooh, let's go. Get yourself something yummy. You know what one of my favorite sushi rolls ever was? A spider roll that has asparagus that's deep fried. And there was a place that I went once that had Philly cheesesteak rolls, and there was cream cheese in it. It was so good.
That sounds delicious.
With peppers and onions and steak and cream cheese in a
Heck
sushi
yeah.
roll. Really good. People go to New Jersey by choice, says Dro. Mike would tell you probably not.
It's a Jersey thing.
New Jersey's becoming Florida. No one wants to live here, but people want to visit. Listen, everybody is coming. No, that's not the same, because everybody's moving to Florida. Literally, there are TikToks daily of moving trucks in lines coming to Florida. I get
Just
calls.
this year alone, there's already like 100,000 new residents.
I am getting calls left and right at work, like, "Hey, I moved from
And
New
that's
Jersey."
just people who switched their license over.
Yeah. "Hey, I moved from New York. Hey, I moved from Connecticut. Hey, I moved from Pennsylvania. Insert state here that's northern that they moved from." And they're like, "Oh, I want to see a doctor." And it's like, yeah, good luck. Good luck.
There is none.
Florida has no mental health care. The mental health care in Florida is so bad. Seriously, guys, public service announcement. If you have a chronic mental illness, don't